HH, I gotta say that your boy Adolf is rolling in his grave right now because Germany have Sane, Gnabry.
Well, I did, but I smoked. I already told you.
You smoked once. You smoked once.
Is your name Brian?
No.
Okay.
That was random as hell, bro.
It's for my narrative. So
You know what else you need?
what?
I need daddy. I need daddy.
It's the kid. So we know here double H half of Tron Electronics is trying to stay alive. Guys, it's CL Sunday. You know what it is. My GOAT is going to remind you why he's the greatest player of all time on Tuesday. Guys, I'm already building up till Tuesday nights. And Wednesday nights, we've got a little thing to talk about with Chelsea and Lille. You know, I was going to say what's up to Benfica. And of course, we even have a guy, RB comes, to come and talk about some Juventus and Villareal, which is a big game on Wednesday. But before we do that, some house cleaning to do. They've been booed. Neymar and Messi have been booed on the return from PSG. Did they deserve to be booed, or are PSG fans justified? Lampard is currently fighting relegation with Everton, but people told me he was the English Pep Guardiola. It's what this. And we're also, man, just a little dip our toenails into the Serie because I think I may have jinxed yet another team in Inter Milan. So guys, remember, like that vid, subscribe if you're new, settle down, have your meals, have your drinks. Remember to send in a thoughts or process while you talk. Feel free to send in a super chat. We call them dubs here, and these super chats are donations that help support your boy, give that amazing content crack. And I thank you so much for all the donations you do, because your support is the reason why we give you the best content crack on the planet. So, how's everyone doing, bro? How's everyone doing, man? How's everyone doing?
Great, man.
Good.
Fantastic.
Pretty bad actually, given that we were robbed today. So that we were blatantly robbed.
So actually, hold on real quick. So, Marcus, is there any chance of RDS joining the CL preview section, or are we stuck with you for the whole 2 hours?
No. I've got to sound off on you frauds to scammed your way to a win today, man. Like absolute bums. You should have had a red card. Okay, and we should have definitely had a penalty. Like,
I'll ask again. Are we going to get RDS for the CL?
No. I'm Magpies.
Probably for the members hangout.
Magpies is here, man. Like, wait for the Yeah, Magpies is here, man. So, like, just screw you guys.
Oh
man.
Lord,
screw you guys.
What's it called? Abdul, how are you doing, bro? You doing good, Abdul?
Why do I feel like you're about to do something to me?
No, I'm not. No, look, it's early days. I'm trying to be a nice guy.
Yeah, but you're usually not this nice.
I've turned over a new leaf.
Have you rediscovered your hairline?
So,
Relax.
Rob, how you see, Abdul? You know what? I remember I still have the whistle, bro. So relax. So, Rob, how are you doing? How's life and how's your family?
Which Rob?
I'm fine.
Rob, can I ask you a question, man?
No, hold on. I said, Rob, how is your family? Is your family safe and are they healthy?
Yes.
Rob, what do you think of homosexuality?
Okay, Delta. Okay, you know what? No, Rob, don't answer that
That's
question. Rob, don't answer the question. Don't answer that question, man. So, but RB comes, man, and we're happy to have you up in here. RB comes, big UV fan, and we're definitely going to be needing you for that Serie talk. And also, of course, the UV Villareal talk for the same preview. And also, guys, shout out to people in the streets. Shout out to my mods out there, Splash Nets, CFC Comps, King Soul, all you dudes out there doing the Lord's work, man. Shout out to all the regulars in that chat. Remember, guys, get me those likes. Man. Shout out to the chat fam in there doing their thing, man. So, guys, look, man. Wait, who the hell is using Windows, man? What the heck? So now, Delta, people are saying that I should book you, but I won't bring up that comment, bro. I won't bring that comment. I won't. So let's get things started, man. This is depressing. Actually speaking, I find this depressing. So I'm going to show this image, guys. How did we get here?
It's funny, bro. It's funny.
Disrespect.
Gatlock, it's not funny. This is.
Did you see my DM, by the way, when I spoke about this?
Abdul, I think I have you blocked, but I'll check if you're still on my blocked list. But yeah, so this is sad. This is depressing and this is sickening. So, in case you don't know, PSG played against Bordeaux, 20th in Ligue. They won 3-0, but every time Neymar and Mbappe touched the ball, they were booed. And this is obviously in retaliation.
You said Mbappe. You said Mbappe. You said
Neymar, sorry. Every time Neymar and Messi touched the ball, they were booed. So obviously in retaliation to what happened against Real Madrid. Now, Neymar is used to this. So if you've watched the Neymar doc, this is what happened when he wanted to leave PSG openly, and then they booed him. And I think he even scored in that game. And he did it again. So I think Neymar actually likes when people boo him.
Messi got booed at Bernabeu.
Yeah, but for Messi, this is new. This is new. Like, Messi has never faced this before. And again, look, I don't trust a lot of these Twitter sources, but if you put a nuke to my ear, I would put more trust in Barca Center over Madrid Zone. And Barca Center was saying that apparently Jorge Messi has contacted Barca. He wants to return back to Barcelona. Now, that might just be rumors. So for the ball, all I'm saying is that, see, Neymar, he actually likes, because Neymar is a different character. So if you boo him, he'll probably play even better. But for Messi, this is something new. And I'm not sure how he will deal with it. So I want to come first to the source and the core of this whole thing. And this is your boy Delta. PSG Delta, as a PSG fan, do you think what the PSG fans did is fair? Or do you think it is unfair to boo your own players? I get it. It's bad. But talk to me. Delta.
Yeah, man. See, the whole Messi and Neymar thing of them being booed is completely taken out of context. You know, like everyone who watches and follows football are all hypocrites deep down. Yes, it's not the nicest thing to do, but then again, some of these people need to see it from a PSG fan point of view. Like, from my perspective, booing Messi is harsh. He's well into his 30s, and he was free. Like, you got to remember that. He didn't cost us a huge fee. Now on to Neymar. Neymar was the biggest signing ever and still is. And he's supposedly in his prime. He's 30 years old. And so far, you could say he's been a flop for the money that we paid for him. It's been like another Eden Hazard, the Brazilian Eden Hazard. Fans have every right to boo Neymar. And every time he gets injured, his footballing ability decreases and worsens. And nowadays, he plays like a Sunday League footballer, man. Like, Roberto Carlos would probably look more reliable on this PSG team. Like, Neymar's whistling his relation to his entire time at PSG. You guys gotta remember that.
No. But what about Messi?
Well, I mean, I get. I wouldn't boo Messi, but I get why some PSG fan would feel that way about him, because he did miss the penalty, and he didn't show up. He did not show up against Real Madrid. But you guys got to remember, this guy is not in his prime. You know, he's a 34-year-old man, and I think it's completely harsh to boo him. But I would take him as a criticism. Like, you can go on journalism, or you can, talk to him about it, or talk to the coach about it. But to whistle him is completely different, because it actually makes the player worse. Like, people got to remember this. Whistling can have a psychological effect on some players. And Messi, well, we all know he's not the strongest mentally, and it could affect him in a way that, what am I doing here? Like, he could say in his mind, what am I doing here? Why am I playing for fans that don't appreciate me? And that could go in his mind and say, I got to go back to a club that actually appreciate my footballing ability. Now, for me to play like this and get whistled every time I get to touch the ball it's like nobody in the world wants to have that effect on him. I mean, Gareth Bale is a 4-time Champions League winner, and Real Madrid fans still have the audacity to boo him. Like, I still don't understand that. That guy scored 2 goals against Liverpool. And the same with Cristiano. I mean, Real Madrid fans, I think the PSG fans, or the supporters who go to the Parc des Princes, I think they took that from Real Madrid fans, because Real Madrid fans are notorious for booing their own players and their legends. Now, I'm not saying Neymar or Messi are legends and they have a legacy at PSG. Only Mbappe in the attack has actually a legacy for PSG. But for me, like I said, I don't think it's a really, really harsh on Messi to boo him. But Neymar, absolutely. If I was there, I would have taken my shirt off and booed him right out of my mouth. I would have went crazy on Neymar, because this guy is 30.
Okay, look, see, okay. So you're saying that it's more that the fans are, because I think that it's either equal or no. Because my thing, if you're saying that they're more justified to boo Neymar over Messi, fair enough. Neymar cost a lot more, but Neymar did provide the assist in that game, and he did also score in this game. Messi missed the penalty and did not contribute in any way in trying to get PSG into that game. At least Neymar did twice in the first leg, and more specifically in the second leg, which is an amazing pass. So how can you say that it's more fairer to boo Neymar than Messi if you just ignore the history of Neymar as talking what you've not done over the 5 years? Because this is in response to what has happened right now. Because look, I mean, it has to be evens, because it's like if you're going to boo Neymar, Messi justifiably so, because they both underwhelmed, but at least Neymar did more. They both underwhelmed, and they both flopped in our Champions League game against Thingy. So I can understand, because fans have every right to boo, but why do you say that there's more of a right to boo Neymar than Messi?
Well, because you got to look at it from like his whole career. I mean, Neymar, he spent like 60% of his time injured in France, and he'd be out 80% if it was a more physical league. Neymar has been a flop when you compare him to this hype and to the reality of who is a player he is like right now.
So okay. So as a PSG man, would you say Messi has been a flop this season?
So far, yes, but it's his first season. Neymar has been here for like 3 to 4 years, and to be honest, apart from 17 and 18 season, I wouldn't consider any of his seasons, great. I think throughout his whole career, I think Neymar had like 3 to 4 great seasons, and most of them were at Santos and Barcelona. So for Messi, I understand why you point out Messi, because he is Messi, and that is his standard. He's always been considered one of the best players in the world. So I get his high standards.
No, but Delta, let's be fair here, and then I want to come to the guys here. But now you can say Rafael attacks, him missing out and so forth. But when Neymar was fully fit, he was instrumental in guiding PSG to the Champions League final, their very first Champions League final.
Yeah, he was
instrumental. Is that fair or not fair?
But I think they took that as a way that he didn't show up in the final. I think they took it, no, at the end of the day, you lost that final. And he basically, bottled. I think that chance against Neuer, I think he should have finished that. 9 times out of 10, Neymar in his prime would have finished that. So to see him, to see that happen again, and it's such a catastrophic matter that we conceded like 3 goals in the span of 17 minutes, I completely agree with why Neymar, because let's be honest, he wears the number 10, right? This is supposed to be his prime. He's like, look at Lewandowski when he turns 30. Look at Benzema when he turned 30. Look at all these great players when they turn 30. Neymar is in 30s. That's a footballer's prime, and he did not show up. He did not give us more. Like I said, I'm giving the excuse to Messi, but I think Neymar should have done more, at least from my perspective.
Okay. RB comes, talk to me. Your thoughts on this whole bonanza that comes to Gatlock room.
At the end of the day, like, if you're going to boo Messi and Neymar, you've got to boo the rest of the PSG team, because, like, especially Marquinhos. But I don't think he played. Did Marquinhos play versus Bordeaux? Or
he did. Him and Kimpembe played.
He did.
Exactly. Like, for me, Marquinhos should be booed more than Neymar and Messi. Yes, Messi and Neymar were bought to, performing these money moments when it matters the most. But Marquinhos, for me, not single-handedly, but he was a main reason why PSG went out to Real Madrid. So, as I said, if you're going to boo Neymar and Messi, you've got to boo the whole team. You've got to boo the whole team, because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing how you capitulate, and not just how you capitulate, but how you capitulate in 17 minutes. It's embarrassing. So for me, like as I said, you've got to boo the whole team. The whole team.
Hey, Church, can I go on this?
Okay. So no, actually, Gatlock, and then to you, Ricardo. Let me just hit this real quick, and then I'll come to you guys. So Casey says, "Scary how Javi Atreides, obviously in Dune, depends so much on Busquets." Well, bro, Busquets is old. He better find a new guy very soon, bro, because Busquets can't do it for 90 minutes. Thank you for the dub, Casey. Dog says, "Can't believe Real Madrid ruined PSG as a whole." I think. Oh look. We looked at Miracle at camp, and we look at United, but I think Real Madrid dealt the final blow. I do believe that. We're hearing Al Khelafi is going to go. We're hearing Leonardo is going to go. So I think, and even Mbappe is going to go, maybe even Neymar. So this loss could really be the seismic change, because PSG would be stupid to carry on the way they're going, because how they capitulated against Real Madrid, you have to scrap everything from scrap 100%. And yeah, Real Madrid. Lion Round says it took 9 games for Aubameyang. All right, thank you for that, Dub Lorenzo. Whimsical thought. Inter Brexit. I so wish AC Milan gets a title. We'll talk about it. Trust me. We'll talk about it, man. Serie is looking dicey, man. My jinx lives. Strong. Okay. All right. You know what? This is a bit weird. So shout out to you, bro. Thank you for the dope. Shout out to you, bro. RR7, man. Thank you for the dope. Messi should be booed, missed a crucial penalty, and ghosted. RR7 is a Cristiano Ronaldo apologist, bro. So I think RR7, shout out to you, bro. Thank you, bro. Zoteng TV says, Everton has football heritage to never be relegated. And your test tube baby Francis is ruining that club. I'm sorry, Everton fans. # Everton's lives matter. That's going to be our next thing. I believe they'll stay up. But we'll come back to this dub because I believe that they will stay up, bro, personally. Gatlock and then Ricardo. Gatlock, talk to me.
I do have a question to ask. Have they ever booed Cavani?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, because that actually furthers my point. For the guy that said that they should boo everybody, I don't think so. I don't think it's that simple of, because they screwed up against Real Madrid and that's the reason why they were booed. I think it goes deeper than that. I think it does. Because, by the way, this is Neymar's 5th year in PSG. Just saying, this is his 5th year. So that's like half a decade that he's been here. He was in 2017-18. He was injured for the second leg for Real Madrid, but he was there for the 3-1. 2019 was injured. 2020, okay, yeah, you could say that he was instrumental getting them to the final. But I have hope you've said this before. What did he do in the final? I remember the post-match we had. You were on for Neymar more than Mbappe. 2021 against City, they were decent, but they were not good enough. And 2022. Now, you see, the thing about why I brought up the Cavani stuff is that will you say Cavani is like world class or elite like that with the amount of chances he misses, although he scores a lot of goals?
He's underrated for sure.
Yeah, but like
for me, I just
as a player,
a lot
what
of the goals he scored was in Uber Eats, but when it came to his key games in the Champions League, he missed a lot of chances, bro. He missed a lot of chances.
But for what did you if you buy a Cavani, let's say at his prime, what were you expecting over 10, 7 or 8, right? Yeah, exactly. That's the thing here. Cavani gave his best to what his ability was. What we saw from him was what we got, what we expected. What we expected from Neymar in PSG is not what we've really gotten so much over the span of 5 years. Because I don't know how accurate this was, but according to what I saw, I think it was on Twitter or somewhere, where they said, I think it was Instagram, I can't remember where it was. They said that whenever Neymar was on the ground, like he fell to the ground, they were saying to the hospital you go. I was laughing when I heard that shit because I don't lie to you. I've heard HH get angry at Neymar for getting injured at critical games. I didn't realize PSG were getting angry at that shit too. So it's the kind of situation where I think it has accumulated. As for Messi, I feel more sympathy for him because he didn't want to be here. This was a guy that was forced out of Barcelona in a way. I know it's not really forced him.
Wait. What do you mean he didn't? So you say he didn't want to be at PSG?
He didn't want to leave Barcelona to begin with.
Okay, all right, okay, I get that. He chose PSG.
Yeah, he chose PSG.
He chose the MLS. He chose PSG. So.
Yeah, but it's like he didn't want to. What I mean is that he didn't want to transfer to begin with. Neymar, you meant to transfer. You left on your own free will. That's the thing. So the kind of situation is like Messi being booed. I understand it. It's harsh, but I understand it because, bro, we expect so much from you. This is a guy that won a Copa America not too long ago, and we've seen him play for Barcelona. He cares. When you see Messi play for PSG, you see him give an effort, but you don't see him like it doesn't seem like he cares that much. You don't see the same effort he gives for Barcelona. Heck, you don't even see the same effort he gives for Argentina that he gives for PSG. This is the lowest. That's the reason why I don't like to criticize him too much about his 2 goals in Ligue. I just don't think he cares that much. He just gives his performance because he's that talented. He can give you a decent performance.
Messi doesn't care about.
I don't
Uber
think he
Eats.
does. I don't think he cares about PSG in total. I think this
Oh,
is just
so he doesn't even care about Champions League.
I think to a degree he wants the Champions League, but I don't think he cares that much because he already has enough.
No.
It's all about HH. Come on, let's be honest. Nothing that.
See. Okay, Gatlin, now, if it's proven that he doesn't care now, because we can't prove, but let's just say, for instance, we could prove it. That would then PSG fans deserve to boo. They deserve to boo him even more than Neymar because I think he's the best paid player. So, and I think they even made a mention that in the press conference that this guy is highly paid, and they're giving this guy a lot of money. So Messi that I want to reciprocate the love and the amount of money that's made because they put out a lot of money to get him, and it's very well paid. How can you get paid?
HH. It's not like hold on.
Care.
Look, HH. It's not like he doesn't care about winning the Champions League. Is that I think his desire to win the Champions League more for Barcelona is far higher than whatever for PSG. Not like a personal stuff. I don't think for PSG he cares that much. To be honest, I mean he wants to win the Champions League for Barcelona. If you tell him where do you want to win the Champions League for, definitely Barcelona. I don't care about PSG like that. That's what I mean. It's not as if he doesn't care about the Champions League in total. Like I just feel like the loss against Real Madrid would not have hurt him if it was like a loss with Barcelona. That kind of situation. I think he cares more about what he's going to do for Argentina in the World Cup than whatever he's doing for PSG. That's just how I read his body movement because there's no way a guy can decline this much.
So basically, if what you're telling me is right, then PSG must as well literally start from scratch because Mbappe is leaving. Neymar has already said that he's pretty much checked out, as we saw in the documentary. And if you say Messi checked out, then he might as well just literally build a whole new team, build a whole new attack. You might as well build a whole new attack.
Look, the thing is, for Mbappe,
we're gonna have Icardi rocking up next season.
Relax. Look, for Mbappe, this is why he wanted to leave in the beginning of the season. I think he saw this coming. I think he saw a guy who was beside him that did not really want to be there, and for Neymar, the documentary. So it's like that's one of the reasons why Mbappe wants to leave. I don't really think Messi would go. Like, do you see Messi giving his all for PSG next season if he's here next season? Or do you think this is just a blip for one season? I think this is going to continue.
See, my thing is, I fear for the future of these dudes because once Mbappe leaves, and after the World Cup, Neymar will pretty much be like halfway retired. And here's my thing: Neymar may just want to leave because PSG want to leave. So what if Neymar leaves? Mbappe is already leaving. The Messi like, wait, so I'm stuck with what, Icardi?
And not only that, when is the booing gonna stop? Like, when is that gonna stop? Is it gonna happen every match?
It's going to go for the rest of the
round up because I need to quickly go to other guys. Just round up and come to Ricardo.
Yeah, so no, I just don't feel he cares that much. And like, look, I'm reading in chat. A lot of guys think I'm making excuses for him. I don't care about Messi. I don't care about the guy. I just trying to look at it as objectively as I can. That I'm sorry, I just don't think because I cannot explain how he has declined this much. And when you watch him with the way he is in PSG, Argentina, and Barcelona, he doesn't care that much. Like you saw how Ronaldo tore himself to get that hat trick yesterday because United is a team he actually cares about. I don't see that same vibe for Messi, and we know the guy is a talented player, so that's just my own reason for it.
Before I go to Ricardo, Gatlock, I'll push back because I don't think Cristiano necessarily cares about Juventus more than United, but he still busts his balls trying to say what's up for Juventus. And I can say that's because of himself, but he still gave a full-on effort for Juve, a team that he doesn't care as much as he does for United. Ricardo, talk to me.
Obviously, seeing what happened tonight kind of hurt a bit because I am a big fan of Messi and Neymar, but I gotta be honest, like they did deserve it. Like I'm looking at it from a fan's point of view, and it's like, bro, they pay their hard-earned money. These guys are getting, I think, the top two earners on the team. Like you got to do better against Real Madrid. However, I do agree with the sense that they shouldn't have been singled out because that loss to Real Madrid is actually like it's to pin it on both of these guys is being disingenuous because if what's his face if Donnarumma doesn't make that mistake, maybe we're not here to speaking about this stuff. Honestly, even though Messi missed his penalty, like PSG should have still gone through. They were in full control of the tie with Messi's penalty miss, and they threw it away. Why didn't Kimpembe and Marquinhos get whistled? I don't know. Maybe the Parisians just feel a little more strongly about them. But look, with Neymar, he's probably going to get it the worst just because he's been there longer. And, kind of like what Gatlock said that, or no, sorry, it was PSG Delta that he is the number 10. Like, as much as Messi is there, like, this is Neymar's team. And it's no coincidence in the 5-year stretch that he's been at PSG. The best season PSG has had as a collective has been the season where Neymar was healthy, right? So they expect more of him. And I'll ride by I don't think when Messi landed in this team, he was like, this is my team, I'm taking over. I think he was there to support Neymar and what he was trying to accomplish with PSG. But don't get me wrong, Messi does deserve to get booed as well. And this is he's not going to get the comfort that he's going to get because he's not at Barcelona. Like, his legacy lies in Barcelona. He's probably not going to get booed at Barcelona, but it's somewhere that's not Barcelona. He's going to get booed. And this is actually not the first time he has been booed by Argentina when he has played for the national team. So I don't think this is kind of like a foreign feeling to him. This has happened to him before. And I would argue that they hate in Argentina.
Wait. When was he booed by Argentina in a game?
It was like years ago, before right before. It actually happened multiple times, but it's kind of like it really started to turn when these guys barely made it to the World Cup and they started begging to have Messi come back.
Because I want to know whether the team was booed or he was booed.
Well,
those are two different things. There's one thing when the whole collective is booed and a particular player is singled out as being
well,
booed.
no, because like, for example, like I watch a lot of South American football, so I keep up with a lot of the news. Yeah. The news in Argentina was ruthless to Messi, in particular, that he never replicated his form for the national team and how he was succeeding with Barcelona all these years. So like, it wasn't just within the stadium; it was on the newspaper. It was everywhere. It was unbearable. Like, even Messi spoke about how his son sometimes asked them, like, why do they hate you so much in Argentina, right? And then probably had to explain to him, like, this is just how the football world is, right? Now obviously things have changed over time because like they end up winning Copa America. Messi led them to the World Cup in that final game where they were borderline about to not make it. But no, I think it's justified from the fans' point of view. It is what it is. Like, they have to take it to the chin, regroup, and come back next season even better. And I think, if anything, like, this is just my opinion. Maybe PSG fans can disagree or whatever, but I don't. Just because Mbappe is leaving, I don't think is a time to blow up the whole project. Like, there's bigger issues they need to worry about, starting with Leonardo, starting with the coach. Like, this project isn't dead. They just need to reinforce this team a lot better than just
no. Ricardo, the way they're going is like, if they keep on going with this trajectory, they're screwed. Hence why I think that, you see, when you say by the project in its current state is done, i.e. branding, superstars, and so forth. You have to build a real team with a real culture where the manager is king and the manager has final say.
That's what I'm trying to suggest. It's like, they have a core group of players. Now, their core group of players aren't bad players. You got Marquinhos, you got Verratti, obviously you got Messi, Neymar, who are still some of the elite playmakers. You have to get an actual striker, two midfielders at least that are solid to support Verratti, because like, the guy is by himself in the midfield, and that's why Messi and Neymar have to drop so damn deep that there's no threat in the final third. This like, I get what happened at Real Madrid is terrible, and don't get me wrong, it is terrible. But to blow it out of proportion that it needs to be abandoned, I think that's a bit much.
I agree with you, Ricardo, because like I've said this before, the midfield except Verratti is mediocre, and we do need some world-class, teammates to help him out, because Danilo and Paredes, if you want to go to a Champions League final, you need more than Danilo and Paredes. Like, come on.
And Verratti is like injured just as much as Neymar.
Exactly.
So when he's not there, like, what midfield exists?
So let me just take some dubs and then I'll see which other guys want to. So let me just hit this real quick. Gure says, Real kept Asensio and gave us Odegaard. UCL. I will laugh so hard if Arsenal don't make top four. Because it's like almost every Arsenal fan is convinced that they've already made top four. I will laugh my ass off if you guys don't make top four, man. Hamza talks football, man. I understand the booing, but why not the whole team? 2 guys? Very simple. Who are the guys who are hyped up, and who are the guys who are where the pressure is on their shoulders to now say what's up? Now, of course, the whole team went bad, but Neymar, 222 million world record. Messi, they tell me that he's the GOAT. So between the greatest player of all time and the most expensive player of all time, you were not able to inspire your team to come back. Remember, all they did was still 1 goal, and they could have gone into wait, hold up. Did they need 2 or 1 to go into extra time?
I think it was 1. I think it was 1.
They only needed 1 goal. Only 1 goal.
So okay, fine. So,
it was 3
yeah, you only did it on, sorry, because Mbappe scored. Yeah. So, bro, you just needed 1 freaking goal to go into extra time. So, I think that's why, if you're a fan, you're not going to boo Marquinhos, because Marquinhos, how amazing has Marquinhos been over the years? Marquinhos he's just had 1 horrible game. How many amazing games has he had? And how many times has he been a defensive stalwart? Look, he wasn't the guy that scored 1 of the goals in the semis. He's been crucial, scoring crucial goals and being an amazing guy. But the thing is that with Neymar is, with the amount of hype that's come with you, greater scrutiny. Messi, if you're called the GOAT, you're going to have much greater scrutiny than a guy like Marquinhos. So it is, that's just the harsh reality. Daddy Oos says, I heard some club doesn't even have, yes, we do. Chelsea have a bank account, and a bank is fine. So relax, bro. Everything is all good. And we're going to get a Saudi.
Isn't this guy a Chelsea fan?
Bro, I don't even know that guy is, man. Osasuna, if any other forward misses a penalty and blanks over 2 legs in a shock loss, he'll be deemed as the reason they're eliminated and gets booed. You see, I put out that tweet, and someone insulted me, calling me a Nigerian son. So when I said, look, Messi isn't the reason PSG went out, but he's one of the reasons. You missed the penalty, and that's proved to be costly. You score that penalty, who knows how that second leg goes when you now have the advantage of being 2-0 up. Who knows? So that penalty miss was crucial. So Marquinhos was to blame, Donnarumma was to blame, the way the team played was to blame, but Messi, you did miss a penalty. You did miss a penalty in that first leg. So, PSG fans, it's bad to see, but you are well within your rights to boo the star player who's one of the best paid. It's the greatest player who missed a penalty in the first leg and didn't show up in the second leg. It's real. Ashar says, PSG collapse is on Poch. I know people disagree, but it's a fact. Give Eminem to Zidane, Pep, Klopp, or any other top tactician, and they would kill. Induct Poch, please. Pochettino is also to blame. Are you blaming Pochettino for Messi missing that penalty? Are you blaming Pochettino for Donnarumma dilly-dallying with the ball on the goal line? Are you blaming Pochettino for Marquinhos giving an assist to Benzema? These are individual isolated mistakes where those individuals have to say, what's up? Yeah, Poch. I don't think Poch did too many things tactically bad over those 2 legs. The players have to own up. The players have to own up for their own mistakes. Who else wants to pop in on this?
I just
Can I pop in? Can I?
Okay.
Whoa, relax. Chill.
Chelsea.
Come on, man. Come on. What's going on, man?
I don't know where to start, really. But can you hear me, by the way?
Yeah.
Play nice,
Yeah,
Abdul.
so I don't want to take out too long. Just quickly, people got to realize, Delta and Gatlock, I disagree with what they're saying about Messi, because they need to remember Messi, if he was booed at Barca, it would be fucked up, yes, because he has a lot of credit in the bank at Barca for everything he's done. But like HH said back when it was about Spurs and Mourinho, there was this person who said, I don't care what Mourinho done before us. What has he actually done for us? And it's the same thing for PSG. Like what Messi has done for Barcelona doesn't really impact them. He doesn't have any credit in the bank for PSG. So when you're performing horribly week in, week out.
That's a very good point.
Yeah. when you're performing horribly week in, week out, we always use the excuse, or at least you're going to show up in the Champions League, and you didn't, and you're being paid so much money. Tell me another industry where somebody can get paid millions and millions a month, perform below par, and then be victimized when he's criticized. Like, it doesn't make sense, man. They need to man up, bro. Like, this generation is so.
But Abdul makes a great point, because I think that's a great point.
But
People
can I answer
are viewing it through as if PSG fans are looking at his whole legacy. PSG, it's like the whole Argentina thing. And why are Argentina fans so unhappy with Messi? Look at what's done for Barcelona. But Argentina fans are like, okay, cool, you did that for Barcelona, but I care more about Argentina than Barcelona. So if you're not showing up for Argentina, that's going to bother me more. Cool, you've done that for Barcelona. You've put Argentina on the map as an Argentinian. But when you wear this shirt and you underperform, I'm going to be more angry, and I'm going to ignore what you've done for Barca, because that's Barca. So for a PSG fan, cool what you've done for Barca, but this is PSG, and we're judging you solely on what you've done for PSG.
Abdul, like, to answer Abdul's question, like, he's right. Like, PSG fans like myself don't care who Messi is or what he did before coming to PSG. And what they want is more performances from Messi at PSG. But can he explain to me how booing a player is supposedly going to make him better? Like,
I'm not saying booing a player gonna make him better, but they have every right to. That's not the question. The question is not whether it's gonna work booing him. But the question is it right or wrong that they're booing him? And you can't tell me that it's wrong when they're paying hard-earned money to come in and see a guy who's making so much money, so much of their hard-earned money, drop in below par performances week in, week out.
Okay, but
also,
you
you have to keep in mind as well, different cultures. France, that is the culture of France. If you know the history of France on culture, they are very expressive. Similar, and I think it's similar to Nigerians as well, bro. If you're in a Nigerian crowd and so forth, Nigerians will boo and abuse their own players, completely insult them. So my thing is, So my thing is that there are some cultures where, okay, basically it's like England. England is always a thing of support. But the other cultures were like, no, if you're bad, they will complete, because they're just very in your face. Is how I feel. So it's a sense of expression. And in France, for their sense of expression, that if they don't do well, we'll freaking boo you, and we don't care who you are. Which is why it is so crazy what has happened. And I think Messi has realized that what you've done in the past in your legacy doesn't mean anything. All that matters is, what did you do for me today? What did you do last week?
Hold on, HH.
Wait, let Abdul round off them, because you're Abdul.
Can I just play you something quickly?
Oh God.
Money, cash, man. So look, man, Barcelona, man. Or should I say Barcelona? These guys keep on taking L's, and they had an agreement in place. Ronaldo was supposed to come, and you're now seeing a team slowly coming to Ronald Koeman's image, because again, he's vouched for Depay, he's vouched for Ronaldo, he worked with them in the Dutch team. So it's like, we're now getting towards what Koeman really, really wants to actually create for his team. But cash is cash, and somehow PSG have raised their price because.
HH, you said it was an L. You said it was an LHH. I thank God every day that PSG they raise the cash.
Look, but no, I mean, do you know what? It is wild how. Look at how Barca are looking. Look at how good, because I thought Barca would literally just crumble and disintegrate after Messi, and now look at how Barca, they look promising. And
if Messi had stayed,
has been a freaking nightmare.
If Messi had stayed, Koeman would still be in charge.
Yeah, because he would keep him out of the job.
He would have won him games.
Yeah, because Messi was overperforming.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can I reply?
Heresy said you wanted to talk. Heresy.
Oh, hi. I think the problem with the PSG is that I think it's the mentality.
Wait, hold up. Heresy. Why is that your AVI of a guy putting trash inside a bin?
Because the PSG are just terrible. They've been absolutely underperforming. They just play down to us, though.
Okay.
I think the reason why PSG have been underperforming for a long time is because they have a weak mentality. I don't think the Messi penalties cost them, and I don't think that Donnarumma's mistake has cost them. What cost them is the last 30 minutes where you're in 1-1, and Real Madrid managed to put you back, or managed to get back in the game. All they have to do is 30 minutes. They have to just see it out for last 30 minutes. If this situation happened to Man City, if Edison, let's say, they make a mistake and allow Madrid to get back in the game, and it's 2-1 with 30 minutes ago, I don't see them throwing away. Same thing could be said with Liverpool. Same thing could be said about Bayern Munich. It's the mentality has been absolutely down to us, and even before this has been an issue for a long time. Let's take back to the year 2017 when PSG are trying to fight back to win the league. All they do is trying to get. I remember this one night when they faced against Nice, and all PSG have to do is trying to beat Nice to put themselves under pressure. What happened? They lost 3-1, and the next what happened? 2 players got sent off. And then last season, when I looked at the league and table, and I saw Nice winning the league. They only won the league by 1 point, and all they need is get extra 2 points in order to win the league. They went to Rennes and they were winning 1-0, and then all of a sudden they conceded an equalizer. What was that noise?
What?
The noise.
What noise?
You're hearing something, buddy?
Yeah, I can. It sounds like smashing.
Was it a ghost?
Are you fine? Wait, what noise?
Okay, anyway, when PSG...
Are you possessed, bro? Are you possessed?
Seriously, man, I mean, maybe like, I don't know, man,
Yeah, anyway, okay. When PSG was winning, where was I? When
I
PSG
feel like I hear it.
when Rennes equalized it, all PSG have to do is score the little bit winning goal, and then all of a sudden, Kimpembe got himself sent off. And even same thing again with last season when they played Nice last weekend, and they were struggling to break them. All of a sudden, they bottle it by losing 1 goal in the last minute. This has been a recurring theme. If you look at Bayern Munich, if you look at other teams, but I remember the one season when Bayern Munich were a couple of points behind Dortmund. I thought Dortmund was going to win the league, and all of a sudden, somehow Bayern Munich ended up winning the league. PSG just doesn't have that mentality.
Wait, I'm hearing water. Like,
Yeah, it sounds like someone's in a shower.
Yeah, what is it? It's not mine.
I think it's just static. I think it's static.
Is it static?
I think it's RP comms. Yeah, that's him.
Oh no, but he was muted. Okay, can you hear it now?
No, we can't hear him.
He just muted.
I can you hear me?
Okay, can you hear it now?
I think it's from our because you just muted him. He wasn't muted before.
Yeah, I was gonna. Hello.
Okay, yes, here's you. Talk.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, I think the problem with Bayern Munich, I just personally think the PSG, I don't think the project is working. Despite what I just personally think that the whole team has been trash. The reason I thought PSG were going to get to the final against United because I thought that because I have a bit of faith in them, but because they throw it away, it's over. I don't trust this team anymore. They're simply not good. I don't think they've got enough mental strength to win the Champions League for the last couple of years. The project isn't working. They have to screw. What they should do, instead of tweaking things and get out of the new place to improve, they have to completely accept that this project isn't working and scrape the whole entire players and have a different direction just to make sure to get new players, get different types of forward, different midfielder.
All right, thank you, bro. Okay, thank you, Heresy, man. Your boy Sage. Who's that?
No, I was going to lay some points with the super chats.
Okay. After this, I'll come to you back by. Sage says, I don't understand this Messi season. Icardi part 2. Well, we'll see if he doesn't sleep with anyone. Casey, Marquinhos was part of all the disasters in the CL. Casey. Yeah, but at the end of the day,
so was Verratti as well. By the way,
dude, it was the only disaster was his last game. I mean, he's been class, man. Like it just happens,
Yeah, it happens, man. Have hopes football hot. Obviously, this is American football. Stop everything, dogs. Tom Brady return. Hashtag Buffon. Hashtag old. Thank you, bro. Thank
Fucking
you, bro.
Tom Brady.
Oh,
That's your boy.
he's returned. Is he?
Yeah.
Thomas Patrick Edward Brady.
Did
Yeah.
Cristiano invite him?
No, but I heard on ESPN that he's coming back out of retirement. It could be a Ronaldo effect. Could be.
Yeah.
Nah, he has to retire.
Okay,
Nah.
look. Whimsical thought. Thank you for the dub, man. Unlike CR7, who can self-motivate, Messi needs to be motivated and given a blueprint. He's no leader. So is PSG that kind of club who's serious? Will he take up the mantle? Is he even capable of it? No. Oh, look, my thing is, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens when Mbappe leaves, when Neymar leaves, because this team needs a leader and it needs a total revamp. And the team has no leader. So next season is going to be very interesting. What will PSG look like next season without Poch, most likely without Mbappe, probably without Neymar? How are they going to
But
look?
you know, I think people underestimate. Like he's not like Ronaldo. Like Ronaldo, he never stayed at a club for like 10 years. You know, this guy, he's been at one club his whole life,
and he never wanted to leave. That's the key. It's both things. He stayed at the club for most of his career, and he never wanted to leave.
And not just that, like he's also nowhere near his prime. Like, so it's gonna be even tougher to adapt.
No. See,
but that's still
not. No, because you say that he got what 28 something goals in La Liga. Look what he did in America.
It was 30 league goals.
30 in the Liga.
Exactly. That's the point I was making.
See, that's what
but Gatlock, I think Gatlock is right. He's not motivated, HH.
Thank you. I'm not saying that the guy doesn't deserve to be booed. I'm not saying the guy doesn't deserve to be booed.
No.
Do you know how crazy that is? So you're saying that you're getting paid ridiculous amount, and so basically you're stealing money then.
But HH, you know, for Messi, like there is a difference between being motivated and really, because at the highest of levels, HH, you need to be 110% to do what Messi does consistently.
Abdul, I think your point is flawed. Like when you say he's unmotivated, I think the league itself is, not suited for him. It's a more physical league, and they park the bus. Messi is more suited to La Liga teams. Like when they don't park the bus and they give him space to, do his thing. But when it comes to Ligue, they actually park the bus and they have physical defenders that push him and make it really tough for him, to play like Messi.
No, I don't think it's I think it's just the way you guys play doesn't suit him, because if you see Barcelona, like with Messi, they are not as direct. They're not like if you see PSG, you play on the transition a lot. You're a very transitional team. You like to from back to front really quick. But for Barcelona, it was always slow possession, high possession, pass around. You know what I mean? Around the box, try to find the ball inside. You know what I mean?
You know, I personally think Messi. I think if Messi joined Man City, it would be a revelation.
Hey man, god damn! Hold up, please. Miss B Nation, man. Thank you for the dub. Miss B, big man. If Messi really wanted to stay at Barca, easy. Laporta at the end 20 minutes season. I love Barca so much, and I want to retire here. I don't think it was that simple. Because isn't that he would have had to play for free, pretty much. So they literally financially could not even And here's my thing: yes, I can love a club so much, I still have to earn a living because based on how I've lived, based on how much I earn, my costs and living costs are in sync with how much I'm earning. So I can't just say, what the hell? So basically, I can't just say that, I'll earn nothing now, and so forth. I've got to earn something and to a particular degree. So,
what would you say about PK then? What would you say about PK?
PK doesn't earn anywhere near as much as Messi. So even if there was
PK is richer than Messi, right?
What?
Yeah, he is. He has businesses, bro. He's a
Shakira tax then.
Nah,
Shakira, no, that's not his money. That's Shakira's Spotify money. It's not his money. So, wait, what was also called? Let me hit this out and I'll come to you, Magpies, man. RDZ17 says, if Dembele can get blamed for missing the one-on-one against Liverpool, then Messi can get blamed for PSG getting kicked out of the CL. I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from because yes, you can blame Dembele because if you had scored that, who knows what would have happened? Same thing for Messi. If you had scored that penalty, who knows? It could have changed the whole psychology and texture of the game. So yeah, 100%. Like nobody can deny that Messi was one of the key reasons PSG went out. Not the main reason, but one of the key reasons because you missed a penalty, and that was a crucial penalty. So it's what it is. JJ Bridge, big up HH. Thank you for the dog, JJ, man. Don't care about Messi being booed. Ronaldo convinced Tom Brady to unretire yesterday after his hat trick, and the Verts lives. # Saudi Mane. Bro, like if Cristiano actually unretired Tom Brady, man. Look,
would that be used in the goal conversation, HH?
Do you know people will use that for the goal to say, "Oh, has Messi ever unretired another sports person?"
Has he unretired Michael Jordan?
Guys are sick, man. No, because do you know what's so crazy? Because they will use that. Oh, has a player ever coached a team on the sidelines to a Euros win? Has a player ever on? Guys are sick. Guys are sick, man. From Bra, PSG style of play is thank for the dub. PSG style of play is almost predictable. It's all about finding Mbappe and speed. It may work in Ligue, but Champions League, I doubt it. Well, if they had kept Tuchel, it seemed to work for Tuchel. And they were very close to keeping Bayern. So it did work. And it almost worked. They only lost 1-0 against Bayern in a very, very close game. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Paul Kickling. HH, did you know Kai in Georgian means okay? Oh, I did not know that. So what's it? Okay, Havertz. Okay. Thank you for that.
No, it just means mid. Like he's a mid player. He's an okay player.
Magpies, talk to me. Magpies.
Just before I lay my point, so just to clarify, PSG did play today. It was against Bordeaux, if I'm correct. And just to confirm,
Magpies don't do this.
No. I just want to just clarify it. Did Messi score or assist today?
He had an assist.
He hit the post.
Actually, he didn't.
He hit the post.
He had an assist.
Did you say
did he have at least? Did he have one assist?
Yes.
No, he didn't have any assist.
He had the pre-assist.
Magpies. We're ignoring the line. He had one assist. Now, Karen, he had one assist. So yeah, what do you say?
He didn't assist. Okay, so 1 assist, 0 assist. You know, it is what it is. To be honest, I think actually HH and the rest of the Hangout, we actually owe PSG fans an apology. I actually think we owe PSG fans an apology because I actually think the reason why why Messi's flopping, why this whole team's coming apart is because we actually jinxed Messi collectively as a Hangout.
At the end of the day, it's Messi, and Messi. We've seen what Messi has done. I said that he'd score 70 max.
We already discussed this, man. 60 before January. We already discussed this.
Yo, I mean, Messi is gonna absolutely rape the league. So if you want to stat pad this season, break some records, why not have some fun?
Who cares about the French league, man? Who cares?
Yeah.
French league, man. How can you say, oh, even if he drops 50 G's in the French league, it's the French league. PSG pretty much pissed on that league with their eyes closed. So don't use that as any benchmark. Messi is going to give birth to Uber Eats. Messi is going to completely and embarrass this piece of crap, nonsense, good for nothing, filthy, stinking league called Uber Eats.
So, on behalf of this Hangout, I deeply want to apologize to all PSG fans. We are sorry. We are so sorry for jinxing Messi for this upcoming season. So apologies to PSG Delta, apologies to PSG INT. Really sorry. Really sorry. Hopefully it won't happen again. I'm done.
No, you know, I don't know how we screwed that up, bro. Because I thought Messi was gonna have a party.
You know, 60 G's before January, man. Z-man.
60.
Okay, Abdul. No. Guys, let's be real. When the transfer was made, we thought that this guy would put up 40 or 50 G's. Come on, bro. Everyone did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Everyone
didn't
did.
see shit.
So don't blame me. Everyone did. Everyone thought,
That's
oh
what
my
I'm
God,
saying.
this guy's
So that's what I'm saying. So it was a collective jinx. That's what I'm saying.
No.
That's
The
why
only
it's
jinx that
props-
matters is HH's jinx. Like he gave Kaiser a nickname and he got injured. Like HH's jinx is the only jinx that matters.
And you said
No,
Inter were
no.
going to win Serie A, and look at what's happening, man. This
No,
guy is
Magpies. I have a question.
Yes, yeah,
How
go.
many times has Messi hit the bar?
That's true. He hits the bar a lot.
That is what you call
he hit it 2
jinxing.
times.
That's what you
this
call
season.
jinxing. Without HH jinx, I'm pretty sure those are goals. I'm just saying, like, bro.
What can you say, man? What can you say?
No, but nobody here thought we would see 2 goals. Hence why I said I don't hear about, oh, it's hard. People don't have some. Nobody said he'd bro, he could end up with single figures in goals. Nobody predicted this. Nobody did. So it's like, I'm sorry, like everybody thought that this guy is going to have a party. Like he's going to do what Mbappe is doing, but more, because it's Messi. It's the GOAT, it's the greatest player of all time. And nobody was ever saying that, I know, like the defending illegal is pretty tough. He's going to find out. No one was saying that crap. No one was.
Quick thing, HH. Obviously, as a Newcastle fan, I saw you hyping Havertz, saying that he's back and stuff like that. Does that mean that Havertz is now not going to do well going forward, or what? Is that how the jinx works? Because if the jinx works, then you hyping a player, then that means that player is going to be bad.
So, Suleiman, do you have anything to say about this whole Messi thing being booed and so forth?
Just like Messi, like his transfer to PSG as a whole, or just the booing today with Neymar?
No. Well, them being booed. I mean, do you think it's fair that they both get booed? Because I know that he said, I think, what did he say? He said 72 goals.
I did not say that. Unlike all the people on the Hangout.
So I remember when he said that. But obviously, you got it wrong because he said 72 goals.
That was all you, AJ.
Yeah, what you say?
No, I think for Neymar's part, wasn't he's still the most expensive player of all time, right? So
yes.
I think the PSG fans were expecting more than him just dominating Liga, and they were expecting the Champions League for that type of money. As for Messi, I mean, you get a 7-time Ballon d'Or winner, and you're expecting, like as we said, 70 Gs in the league, and we're expecting a Champions League, but all we get is 2 league goals. So I mean, I think the fans are justified. They're justified 100%. And let's be honest. I know we called PSG a holiday club, which is true. But at the end of the day, didn't they reach a Champions League final being a holiday club? Didn't they reach the semis last year? All of a sudden, Messi joins and they get knocked out of the round of 16. I mean, that's a whole nother narrative within itself. And when you look back in history, I think Messi, he's a magnet to humiliations in the Champions League, even with Barcelona. So it is what it is, man. I don't understand what's gonna happen at PSG next season. I'm hearing rumors that Nasir might leave, El Khalifi might leave, so that's obviously gonna change the club a whole lot. So yeah, it is what it is, man. By the way, HH, I didn't really get to speak to you about Karim Benzema's performance. What do you think about Karim Benzema as a whole this season, and ever since Cristiano left, the way he's been balling?
Samasi, thoughts on Samasi? Because Suleiman, I know you have a receipt.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
have
So Samasi, your thoughts on Messi and Neymar getting good while I mute Suleiman.
I think Neymar should be put. He was 200 million. He's a bum. He doesn't care. He doesn't work. He doesn't give an ounce of respect to this club. So yeah, if he wasn't Bayern player and play like we bought Sane, he was not good in the first season. In the first 3 games this season, he wasn't good, and we booed him. Look what Sane did. Sane said, "What's up?" And now he's great again. So that should be Neymar's mentality. He should play every game until he has won a UCL for them, because he was 200 million worth. For Messi, who the fuck are these? Fuck is PSG to boo Messi? I hate Messi. I'm a Messi hater, but PSG is not a real club. And these fans, what should they expect? Messi is 34 years old. He doesn't fucking care. He only cares about the World Cup and the UCL. He's out of the UCL. Is he partially blamed? Yeah, but everybody else, the defense of PSG is also to blame. Verratti is to blame. Everybody else in this PSG who gave up after in the 70 minute lose to 37-year-old Modric on a 31-year-old Benzema. 31? Is he 31? I don't know. Yeah. So all these PSG players should be ashamed of themselves.
Okay.
But Messi shouldn't be the only one. But he shouldn't be booed as much as the other players. Yeah, that's my opinion.
Let me hit this and then we have to talk about my hero. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. Hey, 44 and still motivated. Shame on Messi, 34. Hashtag LL, hashtag CCL, hashtag
That's
Cloud.
fair. That's
Wait.
fair.
Didn't this guy cheat by taking the air out of some of the ball?
Don't do that.
No, I'm not. I've heard stories.
Respect greatness.
They cheated. Actually, they cheated on Spygate.
Yeah.
Get it done.
So what's it called? From your boy. Oh, now he's just wing. CR7 is now top 100. He's improved, to be honest, tier 4. Come here, that's harsh, man. From Bozo. When Zadie Bram getting them reparations, dog. What reparations are you referring to, bro? What reparations, bro? From Bra, thank you for Bra. Couple that with not wanting to be there in the first place and also not playing to his strengths. Yeah, look. Are you saying? See, my thing is this way. No, Messi didn't want to leave. He didn't want to leave Barca, yes, but he chose PSG. So yes, he didn't want to leave Barcelona, but he could have chosen to go to MLS. He could have gone to China. He could have played in the Nigerian Premier League. So there were many places. There were many places that he could have chosen, but he chose to play for PSG. So, Sage, gorgeous, and sweet uncle. Baldy protects me. Okay, all right. Thank you for that, bro. Women's Go Thought. Thank you for the dog. This PSG project has been going on for close to a decade. Facts. Remember back in the Beckham days, Zlatan, Thiago Cavani, Ramos, Neymar, Mbappe, Messi. They need to turn off the summer cap and open for business. It's what I said. PSG, if you want to be serious, it goes from the top down. You can't have your cake and eat it. Either you want to be a summer camp brand where the players rule the asylum, or you be a proper football club where the manager is key and the manager has discipline, order, and builds the team in his image. You can't be people. You've got to choose one. Very simple, bro. TKO.
But wait, AJ, Tom Brady has actually unretired.
Yes, we know this. Yeah, that wasn't a joke.
So I'm guessing now Messi is really finished now. He is really.
So Cristiano really led him to retire. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, he just tweeted that because of Cristiano, he's unretiring.
What's it go? Thoughts on Clasico next week?
Barca are getting baptized 4-0 minimum.
I think it's going to be a good game, bro. I still think Real will win, but I think it'll be much closer.
No, it won't. It won't be close. Every time you say it will be close, we get baptized. Stop it.
From Roman Arkadievich Abramovich. They take all my wealth away because I'm Russian. No, because you're linked in with Putin very deeply. So, guys, now look. This is difficult for me to talk about. This is very difficult, and this is very emotional.
Show the table, HH.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Very, very, very terrible. So, guys, now
get luck, expose him, man. Expose him.
Don't judge me for this image I'm about to bring up. Don't judge me. But you see, for me, I don't run this show. I have like a whole production team, and the production team sent me this image. So I didn't choose this image. I will say it again. I did not choose this image. It was my production team that gave me this image for this show. So, I wish Lampard called me.
Oh shit!
I wish Lampard called me, because if Francis had called me, I'd have said, bro, don't take this Everton job. Don't take the Norwich job. Go work with your badges and take up a mid and wait for a mid-table job to come through. Because Lampard, you see, I don't want to show the table. Magpies, do I have to show the table?
But HH, to be for Everton, Everton are a mid-table club, just not with him.
Yeah.
No, but
if you look at the squad they have, the squad is
just
better.
not with him. You know what I mean?
Show the table, HH, man. Go show the table. Show the table, man.
Guys, look, man. You know, I've got mixed emotions about all this stuff, man. Because the thing about it is that this guy launched an entire show. Do you know what it means where you launch an entire show? The complicated Chelsea show was created because of this freaking dude. And this guy, do you know what, guys? I had to take pills. I had to take a medication. This guy literally put me into like a headache. And goddamn, Norwich. So I think these guys have the second worst record in the league, I think. Yeah.
Well, goal difference.
Or goal difference is minus 19. Goddamn, Norwich, minus 45. You see, I don't think they will get relegated. But if they do, as painful as it will be for Everton fans, it is the writing that hampers to Lampard. Because Lampard, I don't think coaching and managing is a thing. Do you know what the issue was? I blame the media. Who told you Lampard was a genius? Who told you Lampard is the English Guardiola? Who? Why? For what reason would he be the thingy Guardiola? How? For what reason? The reason why I don't think that Everton will get relegated is not because actually Lampard, he's a trash manager. His guy's freaking garbage. He's crap.
Hey, could you quickly show Everton's fixtures coming up? Like, because saying he's not going to get relegated, but obviously they just who are they actually? What are their fixtures coming up? And I can.
So they face your boys at home on Thursday.
Okay. We'll get that dub against Everton. We'll get that dub.
So this I don't. So this Watford away now. That's key. I don't know where that is, but that is key.
That's good.
West Ham away.
That's going to be difficult.
Palace at the crib.
Oh, it's
this is a loss. Yes.
That's a loss.
This is 50-50. We don't know what's happened.
Shameless, man.
That's how Everton win.
Leicester City
that's
is tricky. So let's look. They can beat Brentford. They can beat Leicester. They could beat Chelsea. They can beat Palace.
They're not going to beat Chelsea, but we'll lose it.
And they can beat Watford.
Watford won today, didn't they? Or drew or something.
Southampton, yeah, they beat Southampton 2-1, I think.
Yeah. So what is Watford necessarily? Like, I can only see maybe 2 or 3 games in those fixtures that you could say are sure.
Okay, so Marco, you are convinced that he's going to relegate Everton. Is that where you're at?
I'm saying when you look at form, on recent form, and the games are still have to play, I don't see where Lampard gets his points from. That's what I'm saying. Because Watford are there, but they're not bad completely. They can still do stuff. Newcastle doing their thing. Really, it's only Norwich you can say. Burnley are doing their thing. So, jeez, man.
Guys,
you're Chelsea. How could this is your GOAT player for Chelsea, man?
Magpies don't do that. Magpies don't do that. Magpies don't do that. Magpies. This is purely for comedy. Magpies, don't you dare do that. I love him. This is purely for comedy, bro. We can't laugh. This is it's for comedy. This is for comedy, man.
HH is a touchy subject.
Can you not at least show a picture of Zard alongside this guy? Then they have a similar.
Magpies, look, he's not going to get this, guys. Come on, Magpies, not to Lampard, not a relegation, man. Come on.
I just don't know where the thing about this time during the end of the season is that like it is about momentum, and that's for both ways. Winning a title, getting top 4, or getting rid of relegation. It's this part of the season where you need to start building momentum. You don't build momentum, you're not going to win a title, you're not going to get top 4, and you're going to get relegated. And right now, Everton are in a situation where they are losing every game and taking L's. And the teams around them, even the teams around them in the relegation zone, are doing a bit better. Burnley are doing better. Watford doing better. Newcastle obviously doing a lot better. So, given the form, he could do it. And then if that's the case, I'd be interested to see what the British media have to say about an English manager relegating a club that's never been relegated from English football before. Because that's a narrative. An English manager relegates an English club that's never been relegated before. Please clarify that for me. Just...
No, but you know what I heard? Because I read something on Twitter, but I don't know how true it is. They said apparently they're trying to get him, they're trying to sack him and bring in Sam Allardyce.
It's too late for Sam Allardyce, though. It's the thing. You need Sam. With Big Sam, Sam needs it. They should have brought him in January and give him and back to him a bit. Sam can't rescue something in his last games left. That's gonna be nah.
What's it called? RB comes. What do you say, man? Does Lampard get his dudes relegated, man? I mean, come on, it can't happen. RB comes.
Is he still taking a shower?
Okay, what's so called? Abdul, man. Surely not, Abdul. Surely not.
We did speak about it on the members hangout.
Yep.
And I did say, like, looking at the fixtures, it looks like they're finished HH. You know, it's crazy to think about because for me, I've always seen Everton as a club too big to go down. You know what I mean? And they actually don't have. I know you hate Richarlison, and you call him like a donkey, but he's like I rate him. Like I don't think he's that bad. And like Calvert-Lewin, Decore, Mina, Pickford, like these aren't like relegation types of players. But the problem they find themselves in is that they are in a relegation fight with players who have never been in that situation before. When you look at Burnley, when you look at Watford, when you look at even when you look at Leeds, really, or even Norwich, like these guys, they are relegation experts. You know what I mean?
And but even more so, look at their managers, specifically Sean Dyche and Thingy. These are experienced guys. So
exactly, they're experienced guys, and I think like looking at their fixtures, I just can't see how they're gonna pick up enough points because we spoke about it. It's like 35 points maybe for safety. And I just can't see them picking up 12, 13 points from their fixtures. I think the nail in the coffin will be if they lose to Newcastle.
No. It's Watford. That's the key one. Watford away is the key game.
Yeah, but but look how many hard games they have after Newcastle.
But also remember they've got games in hand. Now that is easier than done. But if they can just get a win. Another draw.
But those games in
one win changes everything. One win changes everything.
Yeah, but the thing is, you have to say is a lot of the bottom teams have already played. Like they've already played against City and Liverpool and a lot of the top teams like twice already. So they've got those big teams out of the way. Whereas Everton, a lot of those games are still against. We've said Chelsea, we've said Liverpool. I think Arsenal was there. United were there. So do those games in hand really mean anything when they still got most of the top six to play against?
I don't think so personally, and that's why I think they'll go down. The question is, will Lampard be sacked if they go down? Actually, he won't. There are some people that are saying that he should be sacked if they lose to Newcastle.
No, he won't because he helped Derby in the playoffs.
Yeah,
but
he
didn't take them up though.
That's not the point there, Abdul.
No. Now, Abdul, I said this right now. I will put. You know what's to say? I will put my foot down. If Lampard gets sacked, if they lose to Newcastle, I'll put my foot down. I'm like,
what do you mean by that? What do you mean by you're gonna put your foot down?
It's like saying, you know what? Nah, stop it. No, I won't have that. I won't have Lampard getting sacked. 6-7 games in? No. You know what would be sick? If Lampard gets sacked They hire Big Sam, and Big Sam keeps them up.
You know what would be really sick? If Lampard gets sacked, you get bought over by the Glazers and they rehire Lampard.
No. That's so.
Can I ask you a question? Real quick.
So talk to me.
Would you consider if someone gets a team relegated that's never been relegated, would that be considered dud? Degree of difficulty?
It's reverse dud. So basically, if Lampard gets Everton relegated, team who've never been relegated before, that would be reverse dud. So reverse duds do exist.
Okay.
That'll be a reverse dud. Rob, talk to me, man. Lampard, Everton, does he get them relegated, bro?
Yes, most likely, because they have a lot of tough games. Like their run till the end of the season isn't easy. Like, for example, they end the season with Arsenal, who are playing very well. They have a lot of other teams like Liverpool that they still have to play. So I don't see them winning many games, maybe against Watford. And that's about it, I think, because they have a lot of tough teams.
Does anyone here believe Lampard will survive?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, he'll survive, man. Don't worry.
Okay, so Solomon, why do you believe that Lampard will survive?
I think just because of he's gonna motivate the players. I think there's a lot of
Solomon, what
is the man?
Wait. Solomon, Everton, this is not an all or nothing documentary or something. I think they did more than just motivation and shouting, bro.
No, I mean, here's the thing. When you look at the players, I think Abdul mentioned as well, these aren't bad players, man. These aren't players that are relegation level. I'm not saying they're world class, but they shouldn't be in a relegation battle when you look at just the names on the team sheet. And didn't they bring in reinforcements during January transfer window? I swear they got. So are these guys playing or Dele Alli?
Yeah, they got Donny.
Van de Beek and Dele Alli.
Are they playing or?
Really, what did they think when they signed Dele Alli?
I mean, maybe they thought he could turn into 2017.
Okay. Do you know why I fear for Everton? I still think they'll survive, but do you know why I fear? Lampard thought that there's quality here. New manager bounce. New manager bounce will give me 9 points. That should be enough, and then we can then chip away. There was no new manager bounce. So now it's oh snap. And I think I made this point to you, Mark, on Friday that avoiding relegation is about getting wins. Long ball, direct, gate. Basically, it is gate. It's full on gate. However, gate. Lampard is new. So he's about, have a philosophy, a way of playing, and so forth. When you're in the relegation battle, morale is low. People have low confidence. So you can't really, and when you have low confidence and low morale, and there's the fear that you could get relegated and you've lost 5 in a row, philosophy doesn't work. It's about we have to just keep it simple, keep it old school, and win ugly and win dirty.
Do you think they'll keep him if he scrapes it?
But do Lampard have the players to do that? Does Lampard have a player who can play long balls?
No. But my point is, if they had Big Sam,
Big Sam,
and remember, Big Sam used to be an Everton guy, but they hated him because of how they played. But if you hire Big Sam, he'll get you wins. It won't be ugly. The football will not be nice. He'll get you wins.
Didn't Big Sam win at the Stamford Bridge 5-2 or something?
Yeah, but didn't he relegated with West Brom last season? I think the football's moved on from.
No, I don't think so. I just think West Brom, they are just shit.
Yeah, look, West Brom. So my worry, and that's why I said you be very careful with the guys who keep surrounding, because guys, if you live in England, people think Lampard is this football genius. They really think that he's the English Pep Guardiola. So because I think because he's got a high IQ, they think that he's therefore amazing. Einstein does not make a great football manager.
He's that example of a good player but shit manager.
Yeah, very good quality player, but bro.
So basically, Ronald Koeman, maybe.
Maradona.
Yeah, what's called?
Koeman doesn't have a high IQ.
What's called? Freaking Maradona was amazing. As a manager, he was crap.
The goat.
Wait. Can I ask you, why do you think Ronald Koeman has a high IQ?
I mean, he's a defender that has 200 career goals. I mean, isn't he the defender with the most
So you're
goals?
judging defenders by how many goals they score?
I mean, if you get goals, don't you have high IQ? I mean, Cristiano,
I mean, Ramos' legacy is based on that.
Look, JH, honestly, like the only chance Everton has to stay up is if the three teams they're competing with are worse. Like I think it'll be between Burnley and Everton. Like 34 points at the lowest gets you relegated as a possibility, but if they pick up some points here and there, because look, they only have like 26 games. Like Watford, Burnley has 27, or City has 29. So I think they'll stay up. It'll be very close. It'll be at the gap.
No, it will. But I just feel that they're gonna get because this thing is all about form, and sometimes you could just win out of nothing. A red card here, a fluky win here. You see, all Lampard just needs to get just a lucky win. And once you just get that lucky win on something, boom, the results can go through. Because see, the thing about relegation battle is a win changes everything. Because the whole point is you're out of form. When you're going for the title, it's all about, everybody's always winning, so it's, you don't lose. So it's about avoiding not losing. But the thing about relegation battle is it's difficult to get those 3 points. But if you can get those 3 points, the whole Watford, that win changes the whole picture of this thing right now. So
yeah, and it's true because look at the squad they have, man. They have like Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin, Ellie, Donny, Townsend, and Decore. Those are good players, and I don't think they should be in relegation. I don't think they should be in championship. So I think by by May, I think they'll just stay up at 17 or 16 position.
But the thing is, you need to is that when you're the problem that I have with this union is that, and you saw this at Chelsea, is that Lampard's philosophies, coaching style, whatever, is not defensive. It's not pragmatic. When you're in a relegation battle, like the most important thing is that you need to not concede goals. That's it. Whether that's you, Nick.
But my response to that is that once Lampard now knows because basically, because I was reading a report to that says apparently his whole face went like I know he's white, but his face paints like fully whiter than white at the full time whistle. So now that he knows that you are in a very serious situation, maybe saying, bro, I have to just but bro, do you know what he's doing right now? He's calling uncle. Yo, Harry, bro, help me out here. And uncle will say, Frank, screw that whole philosophy stuff. Keep it simple. Keep it direct.
But if he can't, if he doesn't have that coaching style, he doesn't have the people around to do it, then it's not going to be possible. Like, as much as I hate Sean Dyche's Burnley and boring sort of thing, that's his style, his philosophy. So he can do that. So that's why inevitably, come this time, they will grind out a point here, a successful win there, and Burnley will be fine because that's the philosophy that he has and other managers have. Lampard's philosophy is far from defensive, whether that's him or the people that he surround himself with. So, yes, we keep on saying he's got great players. That's great. But they conceded 5 goals to Spurs, who just were poorly defensive against Manchester United. If you want to survive a relegation battle, like the most important thing you need to do is not concede. And Everton just keep conceding goals. So I just don't see how they get out of it. Because he's not the right manager defensively.
But can't you tell there are teams that are worse than him? Like Leeds or like Watford maybe or.
Would it sadden you if he was to get relegated?
Wait, say again.
Would it sadden would you be saddened by the fact that he could get relegated?
As I said, I've got mixed emotions. One part of me is like, oh shit, that's. Would be sad for Lampard and so forth, but at the same time, he deserves it because it's harsh reality. And I think that him getting relegated was saying, Lampard, ignore all these clowns who said that you were a genius. They were lying to you. You're not a genius. You're not this. You're not this Pep Guardiola dude who's just this amazing football mind. No, you're not that. And sometimes you need to get humbled. And a humbling is a great teachable experience. Look at what happened to Neville. Neville was like, blah, 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 blah. He goes to coach Valencia. He's like, oh, damn. He's not sniffed management since. And now he talks, with less. He talks with a little bit more humble than stand down because he knows less how hard the management is. Lampard, he didn't really improve on Derby County. For Chelsea, what did you really achieve? Really, okay, you brought in the youth guys and so forth, but what did you really achieve? You just did a decent job to begin with, very commendable. At the end of the day, you were crap, and it proved that this job is too big for you. And now you've come into management again instead of trying to gain much more experience, and now you're in a very difficult situation. Because even if he keeps Everton up, bro, this not to your level. So I think that him getting relegated, as sad as that would be, and as much as unfortunate as that would be, it is the humbling experience he needs to know that, bro, we're an amazing player. Management ends for you. Simple as that. Your boy Casey. Frank overrated players over worst manager. People compare this clown to Iniesta, Scholes, Drich. English media trying to make him the next Pep. They never learn. Casey, they will never learn. And I keep saying that, don't overhype guys. Don't overhype guys. But they do it again and again and again. And they prop guys up and they keep failing. They prop guys up and they keep failing. And English media, they'll never change. I think they need that arrogance. They need that arrogance, so they'll never change. They'll never change. So, Sage, Francis is a Hall of Fame stove protector. Thank you for that, Sage. Thank you for that, bro. Lukman Osman, Everton haven't been relegated since 1952. Wow.
I mean, it is done. It is done.
No, it's reverse dot. If it does that is reverse dot. So, oh Lord, Wing. I won't send death threats to Kai for the okay. We don't. Okay, thank you, bro. Bozo, the white man got his foot on Chelsea's neck. Dog, crazy. Wow. All right. Thank you for that, Bozo, man. From Ansu Fatigue, Messi's HGH ran out. Simple.
HH, that's a messed up username.
I know. Ansu Fatigue, I know. Jaden Alvarado, thank you for the door. Real Madrid could have won a treble in 2012, and you should agree, HH, because that's would make Mourinho better than Pep, undoubtedly by winning the treble for 3 teams. So did Real win the league and the Copa del Rey in 2012?
No,
they just won the league.
They just won the league. Copa del Rey, Barcelona won it.
No, but was 2012 the one where Kaka and Cristiano missed the penalty? Yes, it was.
Yeah,
it was.
against Bayern.
But did they beat Chelsea in the final?
Oh yeah.
I don't. Did they beat Chelsea in the final?
Probably,
I don't know.
They probably beat Chelsea.
Wait, according to who?
It's Real Madrid, man. When is the last time they even lost a final?
Exactly.
Oh, okay, quickly before I run it, because we need to get so. Anthony Lampard, does he get them relegated? Yes or no? Talk to me. Anthony the goat.
No, I can answer this.
What's called heresy? Does he get them relegated? Yes or no?
I'm just not too sure. Anything can happen. Yes, it's very difficult, but there's no easy game. The fixtures are difficult, but there's no easy game in the Premier League. And I just personally think that Everton is just it's a very difficult club because it's just run so badly. It's one of the worst run club in the Premier League. A lot of managers will come here and fail.
All right. So any last thoughts on Lampard before we move?
Yeah,
to
can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah. So, from HH and all the guys on the panel, which 3 teams do you think are going to get relegated out of all those teams, like Leeds, Everton, Norwich?
I think Chelsea might get relegated because of.
No, relax. Chelsea would never.
I'll go first. Norwich are gone. I mean no disrespect to this, and I actually mean this as a compliment. I call it Burnley are the cockroaches of the Premier League. They will find a way to somehow survive. Somehow. So Norwich will go down. I'm saying Norwich, Watford, Leeds.
So you think the American's going to get relegated, man? That's sad.
Yep. Norwich, Watford, Leeds. Norwich, Watford, Leeds. Anyone else?
No, move on.
Everton, Leeds, Norwich, I think.
So you also believe in the power of all lives matter.
Oh yeah, Sean Dash. It's his thing, isn't it? It's his thing.
I don't know. He's that dude. He's that thing. So wait, Vinesh says, question to the panel: who gets top 4? Who gets relegated? But look, I mean, top 4 is. I don't want
Arsenal.
to jinx anything, so I'm not going to say who gets top 4. We know who
Liverpool,
gets top
City,
2.
Arsenal, Chelsea.
Top
But
three's
I
already
don't want to
set.
jinx anything. So I'm not going to get top 4.
Man United are getting top 4, HH.
Don't be surprised.
Yes,
No,
yes.
don't be surprised.
United are getting
Arsenal
top
lost
4
it. Don't
for
be
sure.
surprised.
United are getting top 4. Listen,
For sure.
The question is will Arsenal finish above Chelsea in the season? That's the only question. That
No,
needs to
it's
be
whether or not
answered.
United are going to
Yeah.
get top 4 because
Look,
they
man,
No. United are getting
Arsenal
top
can go
4.
take a
Yeah,
break.
don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. That's all I'm going to say. Like, bro, they're nearly as bad as Spurs when it comes to bottling. Like, don't be surprised if they end up going fifth.
Dude,
Wouldn't surprise me.
if Arsenal beats Liverpool this time, it's gonna be crazy. Man. Like they've been looking unbeaten.
Wait. Just got a call on my way to. Bro, they need Big Sam, man. The guys, they need Big Sam. They need Big Sam. So guys, look, man, you know what it is. But the thing is that Abdul, though, why is your haircut so trash? Did you use a polar bear for that dead ass bum ass trim? My goat's gonna rise. My goat is Abdul Mitchell Mike. Okay, look, man, that was a great insult. Whoa. Okay, Mitchell Mike.
I think you should be dissing anybody's hair, considering your situation.
So, have you seen Abdul's haircut? See, at least I can go bald.
You got the,
I'd rather be bald than have a bum ass haircut. So there you go.
You look like Pogba's brother.
So
I'm changing my profile picture.
Trust me. Delta.
Wait, is that actually Abdul on the DP?
Yeah, that's him.
On the picture, that's actually him.
Yeah, it's him. Of course, it's him. Look,
Interesting.
that sounds like him. Delta, are you worried that Cristiano may do something incredible on Tuesday night, which could add to this very scary narrative? Because Delta, Delta, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
You don't like this?
Because my thing is that Delta, what if he drops a 3-piece on Tuesday? Will you still have that AVI? No. I will you still have that AVI if he drops a 3-piece on Tuesday?
I mean, look, man. If we're living in like a multi-alternate universe, then yeah, I mean, he will score 3-piece. But we all seen what happened in the first leg. Now let's see.
Wait, hold on, guys. Didn't you see? I showed the one with United. What's it called the bombers treble that you won in '99. Yeah, it's in there. Maybe you missed it. I think it was the third image. Yeah, I didn't want to include it, but you know what it is. Delta, talk to me.
Yeah. Like, look, if you see his overall performance, you'll realize that CR Vegas doesn't offer anything, man. Like, apart from tap-ins, neither.
CPR7. Relax, respect Cristiano.
CR Vegas.
Respect my group.
Oh, come on.
That's a yellow. And also, we're not going to VAR for that. That's a yellow. That's
straight up yellow, man.
It's a yellow.
All right, feeling like Sergio Ramos right now. Now, look, he can't hold up a claw.
That's Abdul.
He can't dribble. He can't play through passes. He doesn't press much. He's just as bad as Bruno, his countryman. I'm not seeing anything that's gonna make me think he's gonna throw a 3-piece. Like, let's be honest, HH. Let's be honest here. You really think he's going to score a hat trick on Tuesday against the Atletico Madrid? I mean, Atletico Madrid been really good. João Felix has been showing up.
This will be a good result.
Wait, okay. You believe Atletico will win?
I do believe Atletico will go through. Yes. I'm just convinced. Like, the fridge Harry Maguire, or you would like to call him Jerry Maguire, is going to let through João Felix or Luis Suarez if he's back. And it's going to go through a 88th minute winner or 90th minute winner from Atletico Madrid. And I feel like this will be the end of Cristiano's career at Manchester United. If he doesn't win the CL and they don't get top 4, as I mentioned before, Arsenal will get top 4. We're going to see this guy playing at the Portuguese league. His fans are literally going to turn up to the Portuguese league, man. Like, they're not even in the top 5 anymore.
No, but do you know what's so scary? Like, you do realize that this guy, because I've clipped you up. Gatlock has clipped you up. So you do realize that if he does show up, that you're gonna get exposed just as you did the last time.
It changed.
But Delta, how can you bet against a guy who just dropped a 3-piece against Tottenham, and he's the highest goal scorer in Champions League history? And look at all of the goals he already scored in the CL this year for United. How can he still bet against him? How?
Can I add to that as
well? I'll be honest here, all right? Like, what I would say about Ronaldo, I'll give him credit. Like, whenever I watch him play, he's always hungry to score. And each and every game, he gets to be a tap-in merchant. It's strange how a lot of his goals, I'm not sure if you noticed this, Trace, but it really comes from defensive mistakes, or a ball would get deflected and everybody will be waiting a second to see what's happened, but he's already moving. Like, he already anticipated where that ball will be going and he heads it in. Like, you notice that multiple times, that his, IQ of football, his finishing is like uncomparable to anyone like I've seen. So I'll give him credit to that. Like, his ability to anticipate the strangest possible thing that could happen, where the ball would be. I don't even know how you teach that, like, literally he could drop a 2 out of 10 performance and he would still score a goal or two. Like, that's many of the, I'd say that's many of the reasons why he's over on 800 career goals right now. That his anticipation of where that ball will come to me and where I want to head that ball, or where I want to shoot it with my left or right foot. I'll give him credit to that, man. But I don't see it. I don't see how he's going to score against Atletico Madrid, because can somebody explain to me? Like, he played Chelsea, right? He played Liverpool, and he's played Man City. He failed against them. Okay, he scored against Spurs. Dude, Spurs are memes, man. Like, like, they've been getting memed all season. Like, who cares if he scored a hat-trick against Spurs? Can somebody explain to me why this guy is being talked about like he's like still one of the top 5 or top 3 best players in the world? Like, I would love anyone in the panel or in the chat.
Wait, Delta. All I'm saying is that you are setting yourself up for failure, because Delta,
it's not going to happen again.
No, Delta. People who've been watching this channel for years. I used to view for like 2 or 3 years ago. Hence why I used to call him Christina. I was like, look at this bum-ass Christina. Then he kept on showing up again, and then I told you, my jinx doesn't work on this dude. Nothing works on him. Nothing works. Trust me, I have tried to jinx this guy, and I'm just going to accept that. You know what? He's still a bum-ass player, but as a goal scorer, I can't bet against him, Delta. I just can't. And knowing the gravity of the situation, and you have to understand, this guy's sick. He knows Messi, but not Cristiano is going to use everything in his power to drop at least a 2 or a 3-piece, and then he'd be like, oh, so what's the rivalry now saying now? Look, like, Messi ghosted, I dropped a 3-piece, and that's what he's going to do to motivate himself. But I want to switch to your boy RB Combs. RB Combs, now look, huge game against Villareal, massive game, and RB Combs, this is a lot bigger, because this is about the Serie. Now, people may call me crazy. I think Juve are going to win the Serie. After that Inter Milan result, I don't trust AC Milan. I think Juve will win the Serie, and I might have to induct the league. But let's just put Serie to one side. You're flying the flag of the Serie. How worried are you for this game against Villarreal? Or do you believe that between Allegri and especially that boy Dusan, you'll take care of business on Wednesday?
All right, but first of all, I know I've told you this before, White Chase, but I'm begging you, like, on my knees, do not give Vlahovic, like, no, honestly, do not give him a nickname, man. You know what happened with Chiesa. But on to the point, I think Vlahovic is going to drop a 2-piece on Wednesday. This man is, like, the guy needs one chance and he scores. He broke the UCL record, like the fastest goal, 33 seconds it took him. But no, I'm confident, because we are 15 games unbeaten, 21 games unbeaten if you don't count the Super Cup. Allegri got this team playing very professionally. Yes, you could argue it's terrorist football, but we're playing, well to an extent. Okay, I wouldn't say well, but we're winning, and that's the only thing that matters. And Chiellini's going to be back, Bonucci's going to be back, Dybala's going to be back. So yeah, I'm confident, man. I'm confident.
Wait. So did Dybala and Vlahovic play in the Serie game, or were they rested?
Vlahovic was rested, but he came on in like the 65th minute, I think. But Dybala wasn't in the squad. But Dybala, like we said, Dybala's going to be back in for the next game. So whether he'll start, I don't know.
So how worried are you from Villareal? Because Villareal, it's very tricky. The thing with Emery is that Emery is horrible. He's horrible in the league format. He's horrible, but he's a very good cup manager. Now, Champions League is a much higher form of competition than the Europa League, which is his as an expert in. But he does do well in cup competitions. So, are you worried about Villarreal don't have as much to lose? They're coming in as underdogs. And remember, no away goal. So it is 1-1. It is also all squares. So there's no one has any advantage. So are you worried at any point that Emery may come up with a plan that could maybe sneak in a win?
I am worried because the past 3 years we've gone out. And the past 2 years, what screwed us over is the away goal rule. So I think taking away the away goal rule, even though I like the away goal rule personally, I think that's going to give us an advantage. But I do see Emery coming with a game plan. And the way I see the game planning out, I see Villarreal completely dominating us. But Allegri, man, he's the king. He's a king of shithousing himself to a win. He's a king of it. So I think we're going to win 1-0, to be honest. That's my prediction for it. I think we're going to win 1-0. But I see it being extremely ugly. And if Chiellini's playing, because for me, if Chiellini's fit, he needs to play. Chiellini needs to play if he's fit. And I think Bonucci as well. I think he's fit, so he could play instead of Chiellini. But I'd play Chiellini, to be honest.
It's going to be Morata and Vlahovic front two.
Yeah, Morata and Vlahovic. And the thing is about Morata, I'm going to just touch on Morata. He's a guy that you can't trust him to be your main striker, but when he doesn't have the pressure on him and he's the second striker, he's good. He's good. And when he's playing for a team like Juve, who he loves the club, he does perform in these UCL games. So it wouldn't surprise me if Morata bagged himself a goal. It wouldn't surprise me if Morata did bag himself a goal. But we'll see.
Before I come to your boy Ricardo, because it gives us that Spanish context, man. So Daddy Us, who says, "Where are my lovely friends Abdul and Sage at the Us?" Oh wow, thank you, Daddy Us.
Yeah, can I just give a shout out to Daddy Us, man? I've missed you, man. Where have you been, bro? Long time no see.
Abdul, meet your mic. 2-0 Atletico, Felix and Maguire.
Factors.
Yeah, I just got Felix and Maguire to score. Casey says Villarreal will send Juventus back to SR. Casey, relax. Wait, Casey, you know you can't really talk because your club is in the Europa League, so you can't really be throwing
Relax.
Ricardo, talk to me, man.
Whoa.
Can Atletico do something here, or the likes of Old Trafford? Cristiano Ronaldo, it will be too much for these guys to take.
Ronaldo is gonna show the world why he's Mr. Champions League. That's just he had a great weekend. I against Tottenham, I actually thought he played well. Like, screw the goals, forget the goals. Like, the overall game, I actually thought he played well. But that was his best game of the season by far. And I'm not even trying to make a joke. That was. But we gotta be honest here. Who is Atletico Madrid's biological parent? It's Ronaldo.
Real Madrid.
No, it's Ronaldo, it's Ronaldo. Okay, Ronaldo scoring. He's scoring. Will they win? That's another question, because that defense that Manchester United have is a brick. But at the same time, Atletico Madrid's defense is equally as fugazi, man. However, I would probably give the advantage to United because De Gea can actually be decent, but Oblak has been having a career low in terms of performance. Yeah, Ronaldo, man. You can never count him out. He'll probably drop maybe like a 2 out of 10, but he'll score like maybe 2 goals, and that's all you need. That's the Ronaldo we've been accustomed to. We don't need him to link up play, take on defenders. Not that he does anyways, or play. He just needs to put that ball in the back of the net. That's what he's good at. But at the same time, João Felix has been balling the last few weeks. And to be fair, since the United game, Atletico Madrid have actually been playing really well.
Yeah,
I
but
cannot lie.
hasn't Flick scored in all the games since that?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. But Atletico Madrid is going into that game in really good form, but can I trust them? That is to be. I don't know. No, he is right. Their Atletico Madrid's defense has been good as of recent, but I'm saying as a whole, I don't know. Will the bright lights of Old Trafford be a little bit too much for them? Will Ronaldo and those Champions League be a little bit too much for them? I've seen it enough. Ronaldo versus Atletico Madrid, and it's not pretty. So I think United win. I think United win 2-1. I think Ronaldo will get a G. I don't know if he'll get both.
So 2-1 on the night.
2-1, yeah. 2-1 on the night. United go through.
Can I speak about this real quick?
Suleiman, talk away.
Because I feel like this game has me a little confused. Because on one hand, you should be saying it's a 100% Man United win because we have Cristiano, who has a great record against Atletico. Atletico Madrid aren't as good as they were last season. But on the other hand, you also have the fact that didn't Middlesbrough come to Old Trafford and put all their penalties in the top bins? So would Atletico Madrid? Yeah. So would Atletico Madrid really be fearful of Old Trafford? Because we've seen this season Old Trafford get smashed up by Liverpool. I'm not saying Atletico are as good as Liverpool, but but I feel like Atletico are going to get the lead in this game just because, against the run of play, maybe Man United are a bit nervous in front of that home crowd. But I feel like eventually, as the game goes on, I feel like Ronaldo will slowly get chances and he'll score a goal or two, and Man United will go through on during the game and as a whole on aggregate.
So okay. So you're saying that? So you're saying United to go through, Atletico to go through?
No. Man United to go through.
What, in regulation or penalties? Like how?
Like in regulation, during 90 minutes.
Yeah, no. Look, for me, I mean, I just don't trust Atletico. I just don't trust. The only Atletico have one man, and that is Joao Felix. Griezmann is the guy. He's done. He's finished, and I can just see. It's like this. It's what he does. It's what he.
You know what Atletico Madrid's biggest problem is? It's they haven't they lost characters, man. Remember Godin. Remember Gabby? I think his name was in that midfield.
Oh yes, in the midfield.
Yeah, because I think Koke has declined as well. Atletico Madrid, they're on this. They don't.
No, but do you know what the biggest thing is? If an Atletico Simeone team is not defensively solid, you're screwed. Because that was their thing, that they are hard to break down. They're tough defense, so they can score one goal and hold you down, which is what they did against Emerson and so forth. But if the defense is porous and so forth, and you know that you're not an attacking team, then I'm like, bro, it's a very strong argument to now say what's up, because now if Simeone had someone else, okay, I'm now going to develop a greater attacking plan and be a lot bolder going forward, then maybe he can say something. But if not, and here's my thing, Sancho is playing well as well. See, Rashford is still garbage trash. Sancho's looking good.
Alanga as well.
You see, Ragnick, I think he's not going too crazy with Ragball now. He's a little bit much more measured. But the thing is that Solomon, he can play Ragball and still say what's up with Ragball, because Atletico are not good on they don't play open. So you can go Ragball and still say what's up. So you can ground and pound them and try to open them up. So I don't know, man.
Hey, Chase, I gotta also speak about. I forgot to speak about this. I gotta speak about Rodrigo De Paul. I think this guy's a quality midfielder. He scored in the last game, and I think what I saw from him was absolutely sensational. And it really just reminded me of that Copa final. I don't know if you remember him, but he should have had two assists.
They made him pass to Di Maria.
Yeah, and he should have had 2 assists that night. I mean, Messi just completely missed that chance.
Yeah, well, Okay, so hold up. Before I come to your boy Mark Player, Ella says Vlahovic has that old ski mid-90s number 9 vibe. No, the guy is a very, very good finisher. Very good finisher. His finishing is just clean. And we just look at it's the quality of his finishes. And I think the guy's like 22, 23. So for a guy that young to be finishing like this and bowling in a CL already, bro, the guy's that dude. From Diego El Cholo Simeone. Hey, Simeone, PTSD is real. I've talked to my psychologist, and she recommends me to stay humble. HH, my fellow human, what does it take for you to respect me? If you can knock out Man United on Tuesday night, you will have my utmost respect. So that's what Simeone, I promise you, because Simeone, you're currently in the Brick Academy. The only way you can get out of that academy is if you knock out United on Tuesday. So that's it. You knock out them on Tuesday, you'll have my full-on undivided respect. But Simeone, I know you won't, because you're a bum. And I know that you're going to hold an L on Tuesday night. And we're
No,
gonna
a bum is a bit
explain
harsh.
how you hold a
That's a
freaking
bit
L,
harsh.
you piece of trash. Magpie,
League
talk to
winner
me.
last season. Can I speak after Magpie?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Magpie, talk to me.
Yeah.
Magpie.
He's loading up the receipt, man. W receipt.
Jamal, take his place, Jamal.
Yeah, man. Before I speak on this, can I just very quickly speak on the two topics? Guys, I hope nobody find this receipt, but I actually said I think Messi was going to break the record and score 6 goals in a game. Yeah, a double hat-trick in Liga. So guys, please don't
Jamal,
find that.
we all got it wrong. We all got it wrong, man.
And the second thing, Francis, man.
When was this?
No,
I'm not going to find this. I'm just
Wait. I
curious.
found Jamal. I found Jamal's where he said that. I found it.
You can't find it. But anyway, on Lampard, guys, he's flopped, man. I mean, he's trying to be like Gerrard again, he's lost him. I know Gerrard lost today, but Gerrard, when he came to Aston Villa, they were 16th. Right now, they are 9th. So yeah, just show you what he's doing. And Lampard, man, I'm sorry, it's the English media again. He flopped. And I agree with what Red Devil said. The players, and I'm going to use that English word again, don't know how to get stuck in. These guys don't know how to do the relegation battle. I mean, Ali's just come to Everton to get closer to Manchester to lubricate Pep Guardiola's daughter. That's the only reason he's in Everton. So, yeah, man.
Come on, man. Come on. What's going on here, man?
I think we actually see who is the better player and who is the better manager, and I hope Lampard get relegated because I hate Chelsea and Lampard. Yeah. And on this Manchester United thing, man, I mean, guys, Ronaldo is going to drop a 2-piece. We know this. And H, you say he watched Benzema and he watched Messi getting knocked out of the Champions League and use that as inspiration. Is that weird? I don't think it's weird to get energy off on your other players or your other rivals' downfall. I think
but it is weird to like get motivation from a rival failing. Watching a rival fail is like, yes, this is what I need to drop a 3-piece.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but if Simeone just let the shackles off of his players, they can hurt Manchester United because I'm sorry, that defense is trash, and we saw it in the weekend because watch Tottenham, Hurricane. That's about it. Tottenham have, and they scored 2 goals. So you tell me Felix, DePaul, Griezmann to an extent, because Griezmann is 50-50. He's kind of trash. You tell me these guys can't score at Old Trafford, man. So I'm going 2-1 United. Ronaldo is inevitable, man. He's inevitable. He's gonna score.
Can I say something?
All right, Sumasi, go for it. Your thoughts. United again. Talk to me.
Can I say before that I want to say something about Juventus because I watched the game. Listen to me, Juventus is the real terrorist football. Allegri, if they score 1 goal in the 10th minute, they're gonna defend 80 minutes. It's the worst football I ever watched. The biggest problem Juventus had is Allegri. They have actually great players. They should change the manager immediately. And for
Hashtag
Atletico,
Allegri is cooking.
and after
Martin Rosario, man. Martin.
and after Atletico and Manchester United, I would say Atletico wins just because of Joao Felix, not because of the spam called Simeone. God, I hate this man. So I would say Joao Felix gonna score and maybe Griezmann. I don't know, 50-50 with Griezmann. But I think Joao Felix will score and Ronaldo will score, but will be not enough because of the worst defender I've ever seen in my life. Harry Maguire. My God, he isn't in second league, Champions League.
What? No,
Champions
he's
League.
trash.
He in Champions League, really.
He's a fridge. He's a fridge. The guy's a fridge. The guy's a fridge. So who are you saying to go through? Atletico or United?
My God.
Atletico or United. Who goes through?
You're right, brother.
You're right, Chase. Can I speak on the United game quickly?
Okay, wait. Let me quickly go to Abdul. Abdul, talk to me. Abdul, United and that thing. Will our goat shine? Also, wait, Abdul, why did you change your photo?
Hey, Tej, ever since I changed it, I received like 10 DMs on Twitter by females on your stream, like telling me they want to go on dates with me. I felt like sexually abused.
Abdul, you are the worst, crappiest liar I've ever seen in my life.
I'm not lying. I got proof.
Abdul, you're a weirdo, man. You're a real weirdo, man. You're a real weirdo. But go
so which game?
United against Atletico, man. Simeone, talk about your boy
the writing is on the wall. The writing is on the wall for this game. Like, you know who's gonna show up. Like,
yes,
I don't know.
Abdul, you know what's it called? I went to Amazon. I ordered like 10 packets of Cristiano's fragrance and his underwear.
Whoa. Easy.
Bro, like it's actually his fragrance is freaking amazing. So I'll be spraying it during the game. So like I think it's gonna come tomorrow because I did Amazon Prime, so it'll arrive tomorrow morning. So yeah.
Wait, Rob, do you have CR7 underwear, Rob?
Rob, don't answer that. I'll keep talking.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say is United are 1000% going through because it would be the world is not perfect enough. The world isn't perfect enough for both Messi and Ronaldo to go out in the round of 16.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like it's not perfect enough. I can't see myself here Tuesday night listening to you slander the goal. I can't imagine a world where that's happening.
There's gonna be emergency hangout.
It's gonna be a great night, man. It's gonna be a great night.
Abdul, just to clarify something. Abdul, is Galatasaray playing Barcelona this week? Is is that happening, bro?
No, wait, hold up. No, see, here's the thing. See, Abdul, you are right. You're completely right.
Yeah,
and that's why, guys. Abdul, you say you like to bet. Abdul, put a mil on United.
Whoa, I got money. I'm telling you, I got money on
Abdul, bet, and also Abdul, I get 25%. I get 25%.
It's a deal.
Yeah. United will win. Cristiano is going to score.
100%.
Facts. Because Abdul, I know how this works.
I'm not sure whether
easy. Because see, Abdul, I so desperately want that stream of these two World Cup bombs are finished and flopped.
You're showing your true colors.
So the football gods know that I so desperately want to crap on these two World Cup bombs that United will win and Cristiano will show up and the story will go. So Abdul, it's not about whether United will win; it's how much will they win by, how many goals will Cristiano score. Like it's already a done deal. Abdul, it's already like for me, it's like cheats. It's like cheats. Like
for me, you know. I like to because I'm a jinx. So whoever I place money on, they get jinx automatically. So and the more
I don't bet on
Juve. So I'm putting money on Juve and United HH because
don't put money on Chelsea.
Don't put money on
United. Don't bet on Juve. Don't bet on Juve, man.
I have to.
Yeah, I think you want to maybe stop it there because this guy's betting thing is
Abdul, you said that you put money on United.
But wait, let me land.
Abdul, how many money you lost so far this
Let him land.
I don't go. I don't count, bro.
No, hold up, Delta. Did you just say how many money did he lose?
No, I said how much money he lost.
No, he didn't. That's a yellow for
Get the receipts. Get the receipts.
No, we ain't seen no receipt, bro. I said how much money.
Because I think he said how many money. I think he said how many money.
He did say
what's wrong with that, man? What's wrong with how many money?
HH, yellow for literacy.
Let me land, bro. Let me land. So United are definitely going through. Like, I don't know why. They should already those bowls with the names in them. They should already have one for. They should already have one for United. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
The
it's
quarterfinal
done.
draw.
Abdul, it's done. It's done.
Yeah, man. Wait, Magpies, congratulations, man. Congratulations on the
No,
qualification.
all I'll say Abdul, is that I just need to clarify what happens if Galatasaray beat Barcelona.
This is
Nothing
Mark, this
happens,
is a
bro.
UCL
Nothing
screen.
happens.
Mark,
It's
this is
That's what I know.
Abdul.
If
Abdul,
that
don't answer.
happens,
This is a UCL screen.
if that happens,
Yeah.
UCL
No.
stream. And by the way,
Abdul,
I'm supporting City. So why are you asking the City fan?
Abdul. How many does Cristiano get? Does he get? Is it a penalty? Is it a brace? Is it a 3-piece?
I think he's gonna unretire 2 more legends.
Okay.
On Tuesday,
Okay.
and I think
Wait, who's the second legend? Khabib?
Mia Khalifa.
Oh, Mia Khalifa?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I think.
And
Yep.
I think 2G.
Sorry, Gatla, what are you saying? This guy's betting thing is
This guy, man. Abdul, how many money you lost so far this
Let him laugh.
I don't know.
Godlock, thank you, bro. Thank you for that, bro. I'll see. I tell you,
English.
when
bro, you're having a rough week. You're having a rough week.
Magpies, talk to me, man. Talk to me.
To be honest, I actually agree with the panel actually, in that from the impression I'm getting that Ronaldo is probably going to flop against Atletico Madrid.
No.
It's the impression that I'm getting from this panel.
What? Ronaldo's gonna come up big like he always does.
No, that's the impression I'm getting, because clearly, obviously, this is all just like reverse jinx stuff, and you obviously want United to flop and stuff. Just like people said that the same people said Benzema was finished, and obviously Benzema showed.
Wait, could you repeat that, Red Devil, real quick? What did you say? Benzema was what?
Well, a lot of the panel said that Benzema was finished.
Okay. Is it also including this guy as well?
No, I've got some receipts if you want to play that people saying Benzema was finished, and then he does his thing. But anyway, at the end of the day, I think this is going to be a difficult game. I did hear that I think Bruno Fernandes is unsure is out with COVID, so I assume the midfield is going to be similar to
Advantage United.
Well, I don't know. But ultimately, it's going to be a difficult game. I think that clearly Diego Simeone will not want to be humiliated by Ronaldo. Again, he's been humiliated by Ronaldo several times.
How is he going to prevent that?
João Felix, man. Because at the end of the day, you don't spend 100 million on one of the best young players of this generation.
120.
To not 120 exactly, Gal, 120 to not to be knocked out of the round of 16 and just not get forward. Diego Simeone is the best paid manager in the world, so he will find a way. No, yeah, so therefore he will find a way to undo this Manchester United team that, to be honest, has been very inconsistent, doesn't have a particularly great home record, and has Harry Maguire in the team, who will no doubt play and who will no doubt concede at least 2 goals against Atletico Madrid. That's the fact.
But Maguire is a world-class centre back, bro. He's world-class.
Well, I wouldn't have him at Newcastle, to be honest, Jamal. I wouldn't. So, but if I hear Tony Rudiger is a free agent, so hope he comes to Newcastle, man.
So Magpie, so you're trying to tell me that Simeone, the perennial loser and a guy who has held many L's to Cristiano.
He won the Liga. Didn't he win the Liga title last season?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so how is that?
They're fighting for top for this season. Mark, they're fighting for top for this season.
How are you a serial loser if you win league?
He's fighting for top 4 this season.
Okay.
He's fighting for top 4.
So what's your prediction, Red Devil? What's your prediction?
Oh, so you mean I'm Magpies, Jamal? Just sorry,
I wanted to catch him out.
I didn't really. Sorry, just confusion.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay, Jamal. Don't worry about it. Shout out to you guys though, Jamal, because I think the quad is still on for you guys. The quad is still on for Liverpool FC. You guys have got that. I think a draw. I think this goes to penalties. I think it'll be a draw. And then I think in extra time, I think both teams will be extra cautious, and I think it'll go to penalties, and I think United will get knocked out on penalties. That's
Are you
because
sure about
whatever
that?
you say, Oblak is a better a penalty stopper than De Gea will be.
No, he's not. Oblak, I don't think he's ever saved a penalty in his life.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
but
relax.
De Gea didn't make a penalty save in the Europa League final.
Is useless.
He
He's
saved like
rubbish.
3
He's
in a row
utter
last
trash.
season.
And he's an
Oh,
insult
yes, he
to
did.
any
Yeah.
professional football player. Even Sunday League players are better than that piece of crap that I'm saying. It's crap. Complete and
Who's playing
No,
that?
no. I don't know who was saying
Did you
that.
try and mute my because
I
you
don't know who was
thought
saying
it
that.
was me?
So
Yo,
that's when Suleiman was insulting Benzema like 5 years ago or something. That was crazy.
You mean you were insulting Benzema?
Wing says Ungotlo has 5 back-to-back man of the matches in CL knockout games. Goats.
Who cares,
bro? He's that dude, man. Bow down to your boy Kante. Casey Abdul, you really think that's
Easy.
so
easy?
So,
that's exactly what I was thinking too.
look, guys, we're fully open. Men, women, transgender. You know, was it quick? Okay.
What was the Chelsea score, by the way? Is it you beat Lille 2-0? Was it?
We have to speak on that,
Rob, Benfica, Ajax.
Nah, we're not going to talk about Benfica.
Yo, I'm not talking about United.
No. Well, we're moving around. Look, this is
Right,
this
okay,
hang
now.
well free. Guys, look, come on to you. So, Rob, man, you need to fly that Dutch flag. So, Rob, will your Dutch boys say what's up? Because, Rob, I'm always very worried about Ajax at Amsterdam. Are they going to hold forth, or do you think they will fold in front of those fans against Benfica?
I don't know, because they have been a bit poor lately in the league, because they've been struggling. But I do think they should win on paper. They have the players to do it, but they are in a bit of bad form at the moment, because they're winning 3-2 and they lost 2-1 in the league. But I think on paper they should win, but they're in poor form defensively.
If you had to put your money on someone to go through, do you think Ajax will make it through, or do you think Benfica will shock them?
No, I think that Ajax will go through, because Benfica are having a terrible season right now in Portugal.
All right. Gatlock, United, man, talk to me.
I actually second Magpie's prediction.
Oh, penalties.
I think it's going to go to penalties. Although I don't know who's going to win, because I can't. These people's penalty record, I don't know, man. United's penalty record of last year, okay, fine. But I mean,
Getlock. United, they haven't won a penalty shootout since 08 final.
And who did beat again in 08? Who did they face?
Yes.
In 08?
I think it was
Edman Chelsea. Rain tax. Gatlock, continue.
Chelsea, okay.
That's
Rain
it, man.
tax.
But you see, that's the thing. That's why I don't know. I think they might win. It's just I know Atletico lately in penalty. When I say lately, I mean the draw against PSV. How do you? Are you seeing the most boring tie I've ever seen in my life? 0-0 against PSV and you win on penalties. How kind of rubbish is that? I think that was 2016. I think it was 16, man. But yeah, I see that kind of stuff happening again, and maybe 1-1 though. And yeah, I think it's going to go to penalties. Although I think United.
So who
might win.
wins the penalties? Who wins on pens?
I think it might be United, or maybe just me. That's why let's go to go. But I think it might be United. But I won't be surprised if let's go. You see, it's penalty shooter, so I can't tell. But I think it's going to be one of those dog games like that.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I mean, I have a feeling that it's going to be 1-1 on the night and penalties, and I'm not sure who wins the penalties, but I think it goes to 1-1 all the way. I think it goes 1-1 all the way.
Wait. Well, you just said the goal is going to score 2 or 3 minimum.
And penalty.
I mean, hold on. I'm in two nights. I mean, I've got a split personality. So the right side of my brain says 1-1 United win on pens. My left side of the brain says 3-0 Cristiano.
Have right and have left.
So I'm trying to decide which side of my brain to believe, the right side or the left side.
Say 3-0.
Which one is the side is in the brick academy?
Abdul Karim, talk to me. Juve Villareal. Vlahovic. Do you think Vlahovic is going to be there to do that and really say what's up in this UCL?
Well, I do think they're going to go through against Villarreal in this round of 16, but I do think next round they're done. Juve is they play properly.
Hold on. Okay, you say they're done now. What if they face the winner of Ajax and Benfica? You still think that they're done?
They're not going to get that. I'm telling you, the way it works, trust me, Juve is going to get a big team, 100%. I still think this shit is fixed in some way, somehow. But listen, man, like Allegri probably plays the worst brand of football in this whole competition. Oh my God, the players that they do have, I get it, Juve is in some sort of transition, but they're not as bad as they should be playing. Dusan Vlahovic is an amazing striker. He definitely he's a goal written all over him. He's just scores goal. That's all he does. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, they're gonna go through, but next round they're done because Villarreal is that poor.
United Atletico, man. Does Cristiano rise? How much faith do you have in Simeone, and how do we free João Felix?
Oh God, Cristiano, man. It has to be Tottenham. Tottenham has it has to be Spurs. I'm telling you, if it was like another team like Southampton, he wouldn't have done that. Something, I don't know, man. Just when he sees Spurs, man, this dude just gets hard, bro, hard on for goals every time he faces us, But like, listen, man, Ronaldo is inevitable. He's gonna score a goal and one or two against Atletico. He seems to, whether it's Real Madrid, whether it's Juve, it doesn't matter. The thing about Ronaldo, when he sees a team and he knows them inside out, he's gonna score against them. He just has that confidence. And listen, man, he's just a predator, man, against those teams, So he's gonna score like 2 or 3 goals. He's gonna have a shitty game, but he's just gonna have like 2 tap-ins, like what he always does. But it is what it is. Listen, at the end of the day, nobody cares about his dribbles, pass stats, and all those other stats. We only care about his G's. He's gonna score like a penalty, and like 2 tap-ins or something. But at the end of the day, he's gonna score.
It's your 7 masterclass.
It is. Listen, he scores tap-ins, but goddamn, he does it good, man. He does them tap-ins good as hell, though, man.
And also goals win games. As I said again, he's not the most entertaining player. He's not there to entertain. He's not there to motivate you to play football, but he is there to put the ball in the net. And there are very few players who are better at putting the ball in the net than this dude. And also,
Harry Maguire will single-handedly make it a close game. Just saying.
But that's also
sorry. Go continue.
The Maguire tax is real. But remember, he's going to be extra motivated just because it's the Champions League. And also, Cristiano is sick like that because he knows that Messi got knocked out. There's no way Cristiano's going to allow himself to be beaten that night. No way. He won't allow it. He won't allow it.
Yeah, that's true. He's not going to allow it. So yeah, they're going through. Yeah.
Wait, so okay, Anthony the GOAT, talk to me. United Thingy-Magic, talk to me. Anthony the GOAT, are you there? 1 2 1 2 1 2. Anthony the GOAT, are you there? Samasi, talk to me. And United, talk
I'm gonna
to me.
say this: if United win, I will personally send you a €10 stub. Okay?
So you believe
They're
United
100% gonna lose. No, because Harry Maguire on the defense is just that bad.
But what about
cannot defend for the life.
But what about Cristiano? Cristiano is the equalizer.
My God, Cristiano can score a hat-trick. Harry Maguire is gonna make the fourth own goal. I tell you, that's how bad he is. It's unbelievable bad. I've never seen a defender so bad.
You see, my thing is,
have you seen Longley before, by the way?
I don't trust this United squad. They are seriously bottlers. So I'm for Atletico. And I will send you the €10 dog. I don't know how much this is, but if they win, it's a fucking miracle.
HH.
Yes, sir.
Do you think Bruno not playing against Tottenham actually helped the team play better? Or is that just
100%.
So do you
100%.
think Ragnick should like bench him against Atletico? I mean, he won't obviously do it, but
No,
do you think he should?
Bruno is not available for the Atletico game.
Oh,
so
shoot,
he's
yeah,
got,
yeah,
He's
yeah,
not
yeah.
available. So
The Mariners are winning. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a blessing in disguise because that is one of United's most impressive wins, and it was not without Bruno. So the optics on Bruno look real bad. And my thing though is, I just feel that if United can replicate what they did, and you can just put Elisha Maguire. See, Maguire, I think he's good for a goal. Maguire is good for a goal. So Cristiano just needs like 3. If Cristiano can drop 2 and someone else can get good, cool. Because Atletico may get a goal through Maguire. So Maguire he's going to give you a G. So you just need 2, a brace from Cristiano, and we're good.
The only way United win this game, to be honest, is actually not Ronaldo or Maguire's fault. It's actually if Paul Pogba turns up and balls. So if Paul Pogba turns up and balls and plays in that advanced position and plays like he plays for France and sprays those balls, then yes, United can win the game. You know, because if Paul Pogba decides
Okay. So you're saying that if Pogba doesn't play well, United will lose.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, I mean, it's obviously multifactorial, but I'm saying that like if Paul Pogba has if Paul Pogba has an amazing game in that position, because a lot of United fans wanted to see Pogba more, because when Bruno plays, he plays a lot deeper. Whereas obviously if he's in the Matic, Fred, and I'm assuming it'd be Matic, Fred, and Pogba, or it might be McTominay, Fred, and Pogba. I'm not entirely sure, but probably Matic, Fred, and Pogba. If Pogba plays in that more advanced position, he obviously will be able to supply like to Ronaldo, Sancho, Alanko, and so on with passing accuracy. And if Pogba plays like Franz Pogba, then yeah, United will probably win the game because he's probably the best talent-wise midfielder out of both teams. I don't think anyone can disagree with that. So.
Now this is okay. Shane, is it Dodd to deny Bram a seal? It's already been changed. So I believe so it's in Paris now. It's in Paris.
Isn't that Loki and L for PSG though?
Yes.
Yeah.
You could have had the final in the
Double L.
PSG,
I thought you're losing about to Madrid.
I just don't understand, man. I don't understand. I thought Messi was brought to win them the Champions League. That's what I don't understand.
Wasn't Ronaldo
I just don't understand, Abdul.
Wasn't Ronaldo brought in to finish
No. You see, guys, I don't want to be dramatic, but maybe they should just fold. Maybe the club should just fold.
Yeah.
LSG.
They should.
Like I'm actually being real. Like I think maybe it's just the opportunity that the club shows for, because you can't. I mean, for goodness sake, it's got changed to Paris, and then you go and pretty much perform on an LSG like that, bro.
And it's like so guys, 2 goes up.
What is it? Yeah. No.
It's 2 goes up, and it's crazy.
Messed up. So guys, now look. Okay, RB comes. Talk to me. I'm worried about Lille.
Chelsea.
Hey, bro, it's gonna take it.
Can we just clarify that you guys can actually get to Lille, not via the that's just important. Get there. That's the important thing.
Marquez, grow up.
Like you don't have to swim.
That's just childish.
Okay.
See, RB comes. I'm worried. You see, for me, RB comes. I know we're up 2-0 and so forth, but you know what? I want to just be. I'm still worried about this game. So RB comes. Try and put my nerves at ease.
Reverse psychology motion.
Yeah, I really don't see Lille making a comeback unless there's a complete capitulation from Chelsea. They're 2-0 up. I do not see a way back for Lille, to be honest. I can't see it unless anyone disagrees with me. I just can't see a way back for them. Even if it is at home, I just can't see a way back.
It's in France. It's in Lille, man.
So
Mark, how worried should I be about this game?
Me, sorry. No. I mean, Chelsea have got this game. I mean, the only reason why Chelsea aren't going to lose is if they just aren't able to turn to the stadium. If they can't actually physically get to the stadium, so
the travel was bought and paid for prior to all this stuff.
It's not one of those. It's not one of those you pay for the travel and the card bounced because they were like, it's the payment.
No, it was done beforehand. It was done beforehand.
The card that it's like card declines when they want to get the money because they don't have access to the money. But yeah, no, I mean, provided Chelsea Football Club can make it to the stadium, Chelsea have got this game, man. Personally, for me, I would start.
R9.
Renato Sanchez is injured. He's injured.
Exactly.
No? Renato Sanchez.
Wait, hold up. I think this is CFC's time.
It is. He's shameless.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
CFC's time. You are doing the Lord's work. Keep it going.
That's shameless, bro. Shameless. There's no reason why £100 million Romelu Lukaku doesn't start against this little.
His name is R9 Red Devil. R9.
R9. Oh yeah, R9. R9.
No. Marcus, hold up. Marcus, I'm worried. See, Marcus, for me, I think this is going to be one of our toughest games of the season.
No. HH. Jamal is right. R9.
That's a red, man. That's a red. VAR.
You guys are sick. But wait, Abdul Karim talks to me like, Lille, how much trouble will Lille cause Chelsea, bro? Because this is big. Because Abdul, but so Abdul, do you know what's funny? As much as I want to win this, do you know why it doesn't matter? We remain the legitimate champions. Do you know why? You can't win the Champions League without.
Did you win with fans, HH? Did it have fans in a stadium? Didn't you play a home game in Budapest?
Are they away goals?
It's a fair point.
They were away goals. So
remain
the legitimate champions.
Who's the last?
Can I ask you a question about that? You said the point of the away goal is that you are playing in front of opposition fans away from your home ground. When you play on a neutral venue
Budapest.
in Seville against Porto, how does that fair? How does the away go now? Because you are contradicting yourself, man.
And Getlock, they didn't even play in the Wanda Metropolitano as well. They played in Hungary or something.
Oh,
so
really?
are we the last UCL champion?
So that's two.
Jeez, man.
So Getlock, are we the last UCL champion?
Two Fugazi.
No. It's about the ruling. As long because a Champions League is only a Champions League if the away goal ruling is there. Once you take it away, it is not a legitimate win. So we still remain the legitimate champion because of that ruling.
The Champions League,
the panel knows that the money that was used to get that legitimate win is a bit sus.
Yeah, and I don't.
It's not Chelsea's Champions League. It's Putin's Champions League. Let's keep it stacked, bro. So that's.
Warning: no political interference in this whole thing. So that's your final warning. No
you guys run out of money for like croissants in France. Like, can you like chop off Lukaku's finger and sell it for like fuel money?
Wait, hold up. I swear this is student on the
You guys, just think about it. Think about it this way. You know that Chelsea have been getting people that have been drawing pots in the draws have been
Russians. Yeah, exactly.
Russia. But now, for the quarterfinals, because there are no, connection. I want to see who Chelsea gets in the quarterfinals because if they get the hard team,
Chelsea,
they'll get Liverpool.
They're gonna get Bayern.
That Champions League of 2021.
I pray not.
So about the Lille. Listen, Lille is a poor team. Like, listen, let's be real. Lille is a Europa League team. Like, their league position reflects. Like, I just looked at the table, and they're sixth place. Come on, they're behind Strasbourg, whatever, Toaster Strudel, whatever their name is, bro. Like, bro, they have a positive 2 goal differential, bro. Oh my goodness. But they have a positive 2. Fifth place Strasbourg has a positive 18, and Rennes is fourth place, a positive. That just shows.
Can you please tell me who won the French league last season?
Oh, come on, man. You know that's
a simple question. Come on, ask a simple question.
Okay, yeah, Lille won. The same way Leicester won it.
Oh, okay, good. So
the same way Leicester won in 2016.
So Karim, so you're saying that we are playing the French league champions? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Okay, yeah. If you want to go like, if you want to make it a lot more tougher, so you could pat yourself on the back when they do it. But okay, yeah. To be honest, this question, Chelsea's gonna win. It's gonna be simple for Chelsea. This is like facing Lille right now. It's like facing Newcastle today. Like let's be like Lille is terrible.
But Abdul Karim,
relax.
The form. Look at the form Newcastle.
That was
Bro, I'm telling
relax.
you, put Newcastle against Lille right now, and that is a good game. That is a very good game we're about to watch. But yeah, it's easy for Chelsea. This is easy 1-0 or 2-0. It's gonna be a boring game, but Chelsea will get the job done like what they always do. So yeah.
Okay, who here believes Lille will win?
Me.
Who doesn't believe they're gonna win? That's a better question.
They might win on the night, but they're not going to go through. They might win 1-0 on the night, but they're not going through.
Okay.
What do you think they'll win?
Yeah, I just want to say I'm 18. Every day you wake up, you learn something new. And you just now educate me. Yeah, so the last real Champions League winners was in 2019, because that was before with away goals, and that's when it was home and away and with fans. So I think Liverpool is the last real Champions League winners.
No, you guys cheated against Barca. Cheated against Barca. You took the corner too quickly. The corner was taken too quickly.
They cheated against Spurs in the final.
The corner was taken too quickly.
That was not a handball.
Technically, if we win this CL, it's back to back. That's history. We're gonna be the only side to Real Madrid to win it back to back, man. But yeah, on this game, bro, are you actually going to this game? Because last time I hear you're traveling by bus and by bikes.
we are going in this game. Everything is fine. Everything was bought and paid for. I spoke to the travel planner. Yeah. Everything is, because basically the money was already prepared and paid for before this whole Abramovich fiasco happened. So what?
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, I don't think Lille is gonna win this game. I mean, come on, they have the Canadian, they have Drake up top, Jonathan David. Yeah. Last time I checked, Canada, come on, man, he's not gonna do anything. You're winning this game 2-0. You're going to win it with R9 or without R9. Because the thing with Havertz, I'm not going to say he as good as the guy I'm going to say he is. But he reminds me of him. Havertz reminds me of Berbatov, man. I don't know it's the way the first touch. But I mean, that goal today, man. Come on, that was quality, man. Because, if that was Bruna, he misstruck that. That's doing, yeah.
No.
So yeah, he has that way like how Berbatov, because the first thing when you think about Berbatov, you think about the first touch. And yeah, man. So Havertz is good, man, and he's very talented. So I think he's gonna get a 2-piece. I think Kante is gonna score on. I think it's gonna be 4-0, man.
Can I speak about Chelsea and Lille real quick?
Okay. Actually, wait, no, Sage, and I'll come to Suleiman. Okay. Sage, talk to me, bro.
Wait, what? What just happened?
Suleiman. So Chelsea.
I mean, it can't get worse than that, HH,
Oh my god.
Anyway. Suleiman, Chelsea, Lille. Let's just ignore what we just said.
Why can't Chelsea beat Bayern? Why not?
Can I talk after that?
All right. Zeman, Chelsea, Lille.
Oh, did we talk about the Atletico game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Sorry, Atletico. Okay, so since you've known, okay, Man United Atletico.
No, I'll say this: no excuses for Joao Felix. I don't want to hear this. He doesn't have the system around him, because this guy has been on a 5-game winning streak. This guy's actually been doing well. So coming into this game, he's going to be on form. So if he has a bad game, we're going to judge him based on the game. You can't tell me that Simeone is the problem every single time this guy has a bad game. And here's the thing, man. I'm a big fan of Joao Felix, but this is his time to shine. And Atletico, I need them to show up. I need them to show up for for certain reasons. But we already know Cristiano Ronaldo is. So I think this is gonna be a close game, and I think that Man United might have the upper hand. But Joao Felix, I'm expecting you to show up, man. That's all I gotta say.
Case says Chelsea can use a train, but we know what happens. Casey,
what happened in the train, H?
Let's fall.
Is it with the racist people?
Let's forget that. I agree, RDS.
CFC CLs belong to Putin. Fair enough, Martin. Fair enough.
Yeah, and that Gerrard slip never happened, by the way, because that is frozen. It sees.
Is Drogba's career over there? He never really had it.
That sees as well.
So and he's an AFCON flop.
It's Bayern on 7 UCLs.
No.
Bayern have 7 CLs and City have 1 CL.
Those trophies,
So does that
guys.
mean 09 counts in? 09 counts?
It's
Yeah,
been
09 counts.
Yeah, 09 counts.
It's
09
been
counts as
good.
well. Yeah.
All I pray for TDs. Guys, remember Monday nights members.
Can I talk about Chelsea? Leo?
Tuesday nights.
Can I talk about Chelsea, Leo?
Hey.
Wednesday nights, seal
He's gonna
post match.
cut us.
Thursday nights would have like a little open kind of thing as well. So guys,
I still have receipts from Kai Havertz where you slammed him.
let's
Hey,
go.
Adrian, send it to them.
Yeah.
Very respectful.